All right, everybody, welcome to the show. And fuck you,
Oh,
Joe. It's our swamp.
it's
My
our
swamp.
swamp.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be. I told Josh it's gonna be a terrible day. I'm trying to do. I've got my work laptop in front of me. I got to do some work while we're doing all this kind of bullshit. But we gotta watch. We gotta watch. History's being made.
History in the making here.
Yeah. Uh. Yeah. So this is what's going on right now.
What's this gay piano music already? You're
Yeah.
starting off
Oh,
horrible.
it's been like this the whole time that I've seen. Yeah. Everybody's just kind of standing around waiting on Trump. Uh.
Yo, when I
So
win the election in 2032,
yeah.
remind me to not do any of this
Thank you.
stupid shit.
Yeah, you don't want to have any piano
No,
music in
I
the
want to.
background.
I want to walk out to like Metallica or some shit.
Yeah, there you go. Well,
Like,
we'll see.
give me.
He's got to come out to like the presidential anthem, right? Like he's gonna
No, you
have
don't
to.
have to do. You're the goddamn president of the United States. You're the most powerful man in the world. Now you do what the fuck you want.
But what do you think he's gonna come out to? YMCA? Ain't fucking happening.
If he
That would be
doesn't
pretty
come out
funny,
to
dude.
like Hulk Hogan's Real American, I don't know what he's doing wrong with himself.
Oh, look, there's Bush.
Oh, there's Bush. There's Obama.
That's
Obama,
what a lot
Obama,
of today's
Obama,
gonna be.
Obama.
He's like, look at all these former presidents.
Is that Jared Polis over there too? No,
There's
that's.
Billy. I see Billy.
Yeah, I see Billy Boy. There's Jill. Is that
Mm-hmm.
Joe Biden? Where's Joey at? Joe couldn't make it? That's
Yeah, the
tragic.
first man and the first lady together. That's what's happening right there.
Yeah, I'm seeing it. That's horrible.
Where's Joe?
Yo, look at the oldest major in the army right there.
Is that who that is?
Yeah, I don't know. That dude with the bald ass head and the thin ass glasses looking
Yo, Joe's
ancient
right.
as
You
fuck.
probably could get away with it then. Metallica would be classical by then.
Man. Joe, I don't. I hate when I have to, like, agree with you, but I'm going to here.
Yeah. Oh, the music cut. Is something happening?
Chuck Money gets it.
Yeah, WWE style.
Uh-huh.
VP Hubby. All right, that's Melania, right? Why does she look like she came from a funeral?
Yo, look at how classy she looks, though.
I guess.
I
She's like
mean,
hiding her
coming to the
face.
funeral of Joe Biden's fucking administration, exactly.
Who's that walking with her? Just some guy.
Yeah, they assigned some fucking, looks like Marine. This dude's probably shitting his pants right now, like, don't fuck up, don't fuck up, don't fuck up, don't fuck up, don't fuck up.
Everybody's watching.
Everybody, the whole world's watching right now, bro. You streaming live in front of 100+ million people.
Yeah. I picked the right side broadcasting to not have the commentary, but I think we're gonna want it afterwards.
I mean, we're making our own commentary here, which
No,
is
that's what I
good.
mean afterwards, because I want to watch Van Jones say some stupid shit after
Yeah, I
it's
want
over.
to hear I want to hear some lamestream media commentators say some retarded shit live on TV for the
It's
whole
usually
world.
Van Jones. He's usually the guy.
I know, that's what I'm saying, but it could be anybody. This is the
Yeah, it could be.
Trump inauguration. It could be
Part 2.
anybody.
Maddow.
Look, there's the Trump family.
Yep. Yeah, I saw Barron earlier. Oh, look, there's
There's-
Elon.
It
And
is
Bezos
Elon.
is behind him.
Uh-huh. There's like half of the Microsoft support
RFK.
team flown in from
There's your
India for the-
libertarian. Newsom.
Hey, what's up, boy?
Not Newsom. What's that guy's name?
Forming O America.
Uh-oh.
Please welcome the Armed Forces Chorus and America's tenor, Christopher D. Macchio.
How did he
Okay.
become America's tenor?
Yeah. What did he do?
Whose dick did he suck to be the American tenor?
This better be good.
This sounds.
It's
really
always
gay
this
already.
classical bullshit.
Why can't he put on a tie? Like, this is a black tie event.
He's got it.
No tie.
No pressure on the chest. That's why he's got his shirt open so he can breathe.
Look, the three tenors didn't need their shirt open. They sang like grown-ass men with their ties on. Bow ties, nonetheless. This man looking like a slob with his fucking collar open. Put
Gotta
your
give that.
fucking
Gotta,
chest away.
he has
You're
3
not Burt
chins.
Reynolds.
He has 3 chins. They have to
Well,
come
I
out.
don't give a fuck. He can put them chins away too. He ain't Burt Reynolds. Put that chest away, motherfucker.
Oh man. I will be drinking tonight. or today. It's not tonight. I will be drinking today. I need to have my morning Coke and eat some of that chicken, and then I can drink.
I already had my breakfast, so we're cracking into the Rittenhouse over here, a Pennsylvania rye that
there you go.
celebrates.
Now you can really show off.
Yeah, right.
Oh, there's
Celebrate-
Biden and Kamala.
Oh, and Kamala.
Right in time. Just in time to pour a drink for mommy.
Yeah. Pull that away from the microphone real quick.
That's Hakeem Jeffries, right? Yeah.
I think so.
And then I don't know who the lady in the green was. Isn't it crazy that Barron is younger than one of Trump's grandchildren? Listen, men stay fertile for a very long time. It's like old kings, man. Used to fuck them young girls and just keep the legacy going.
Can never have enough fucking successors to the throne.
I promise I'll be more engaged as soon as I get this crap done.
It's okay. They'll just put down a bunch of like.
Yeah.
randos, like,
Well,
oh,
if they're
here comes-
bringing out Joe, and look, now they're bringing out the VP. Trump's got to
Yeah.
come next.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's coming soon. They got JD Vance coming.
256571.
I just
I'm
want
just
to know where JD's H-1B visa wife went.
She's going to Ohio because Vivek's running for governor, and it'll be a sanctuary city now, or
Oh,
state.
yeah. She's coming over for better opportunities.
Yeah.
Homeland could provide.
Did you see that though? Vivek's going to run for Ohio governor.
Yeah, that's gonna be great. If he does not completely erase Ohio from the map like the joke insinuates,
Yeah.
I'm gonna consider his whole Ohio governorship a complete detrimental failure.
What?
He doesn't eliminate the state of Ohio, then he's no better than Gavin Newsom or Gretchen Whitmore or whoever.
We might have to switch to another stream.
Uh-oh, what's wrong?
YouTube. I mean, chat, let us know if you're still there, but I'm getting a message from YouTube that says we've detected that your stream might belong to another person and we might have to temporarily take it down. So now I need to find a new one. I mean, this is Right Side Broadcasting. We should be able to keep this up. Live now from Fox. Let's see. Or I'll switch to this one instead. Chucky Schumer looking real pissed.
Uh-huh.
Klobuchar's drunk.
Drunk as She started
You
hitting the
know,
bottom
Mike
early.
Johnson ain't that funny.
Kelly Johnson, Mrs. Iris Weinshaw Schumer, and Mrs. Jennifer Scalise.
It's so quiet in there. Why is no one clapping or anything? Like, oh, hi, nice to see you.
Here they come. Here's where the clapping's gonna start.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. He's looking pissed.
Why?
Oh, he about to give the vengeance speech of a lifetime.
That's what I want to see, this speech here. Screw it,
If he
Ohio
doesn't
must
put
go
on
high.
the Bane mask, I'm gonna be really upset.
Would you clap if they were introducing status? I mean, look, okay, so they're all clapping now. See? That's what I'm
There
saying.
we go.
It's just weird. They always do it. And now they're not. Maybe it's because they're like inside and it's like it's rude. It's too loud. Because if they were all
Yeah.
outside, they're always like, "Oh yeah, I know that guy." Clap, clap. You know. They're bearing the fucking giant, dude.
I
Jesus.
I can't wait till he gets married off to Taylor Swift and they become the new American royalty.
Turtleneck. She paid a lot of money for that smile. Okay, she has to wear it whenever she can.
Uh-huh. Paid a ton of money for that fucking fake ass smile. Silence.
I know why.
They're waiting. Is a calm in
I
the
switched
air.
to a Fox News one
Ladies
too.
and gentlemen,
They're being quiet.
escorting the
Storm is
President of the
coming.
United States,
He was right.
President of the United States,
Yeah.
ranking member of the Joint Congressional Committee on Inaugural Ceremonies, the Honorable.
They have a committee for this shit? Fuck off!
They got committee for everything.
And Senate Majority
Hey,
Leader,
Chuck,
the
we may have
Honorable
rolled back a little bit. I
Christopher
had to switch streams because they told me that they were going to shut us down. So, yeah. So we may be like delayed again, but it's fine. We'll experience it together.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of
It
the
did say
United
Raw
States,
Live, you're
the
right.
Honorable Joseph R. Biden Jr.,
And it
and
says
the
live
Vice
right now,
President of
but
the United
if their
States,
stream is
the
delayed,
Honorable
it is what it
Kamala
is.
Baby Harris.
Okay, maybe they were clapping it with everybody the whole time. We just couldn't hear it on the other one.
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out where they found the oldest major in the army at. Like, they just said, hey, who's 65 and an 03? 04?
We won't see Trump getting shot again until 30 minutes later. Yo, if they try to shoot him inside that building, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's definitely a CIA op at that point.
Was that Angela? No way
Back
she's
it
that
up.
close.
Back it up. It's
Ladies and
YouTube. You
gentlemen,
can back it up a
escorting
little
the
bit.
Vice President-elect, the Executive Director for the Joint Congressional Committee on Inaugural Ceremonies, Mr. Michael Wagner.
Hold on, I was
Senate
trying not
Deputy
to.
Sergeant at Arms and Doorkeeper,
Damn it.
Jason Bell, and House Deputy
All
Sergeant
right, I'm
at
not.
Arms,
I'm not doing it
Mr.
right now.
Sean
I don't think
Dean.
it was her because it was like third row back.
Joke's on us, it is her.
Chill. Shot me outside. How about that?
That would be a joke on a lot of people if it is her.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Vice President-elect of the United States, the Honorable J.D. Vance.
The honorable.
They're all the honorable.
He's been like quiet as fuck ever since inauguration.
I mean, what the fuck does he have to say? He won.
I know. Just like same thing Trump's doing. Here's what we're seeing. Here's what we're gonna do about it. Where's the pickup number?
Trump gonna walk out to many men again. Stream suspended for policy violations.
What?
Turtleneck just said.
Yeah. Switch over. See, I told you, I switched. What does it want me to do? What policy violation? We're watching the inauguration. Oh my God.
Ladies and gentlemen, escorting the President-elect, the Staff Director.
I guess you're just not allowed to watch it on another YouTube channel.
Yeah, fuck you, YouTube. This is why we multi-stream, people. I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, escorting the President-elect, the Staff Director for the Joint Congressional Committee on Inaugural Ceremonies, Elizabeth Farah, House Sergeant at Arms,
And something's
the
wrong with
Honorable
Rumble,
William
too.
P. McFarland, Senate Sergeant at Arms and Doorkeeper, the Honorable Jennifer A. Hemingway, Senate Majority Leader, the Honorable John
Something's
Thune,
wrong with Rumble,
and
too.
the Joint
Yeah,
Congressional
Rumble
Committee
broke,
on
too.
Inaugural Ceremonies,
God
House
damn it.
Democratic Leader, the Honorable Hakeem Jeffries, House Majority Leader, the
Oh,
Honorable
at least
Steve
we're recording
Scalise,
it for.
Speaker of
Yeah,
the
you're
House
just
of
in time
Representatives,
to
the
watch us get a
Honorable
band
Mike
off
Johnson.
everything.
Really?
Yeah,
Democratic
yeah,
Yeah.
we're getting banned
Honorable
off everything
Charles
right
E.
now.
Ranking
You
The,
fucking
the
Member,
corporate
Joint
leftist
Congressional
media is
Committee on
coming down
Inaugural
hard on
Ceremonies,
us
the
for our
Honorable Deb Fisher,
Nazi
and
right-wing
Chairwoman of the
philosophies.
Joint
X is
Congressional Committee
working.
on Inaugural
Hell
Ceremonies,
yeah, X
the
is
Honorable
working. What's
Amy
up,
Klobuchar.
X? The
I'm
free
gonna-
speech platform. The real free speech platform.
Yeah,
I
you
think-
know what?
God
I was
bless
gonna wear the
Daddy
Trump
Elon.
hat. Fuck it. Because of X being awesome, we're wearing the Elon hat.
Hey, Facebook is working as well.
God bless Mark Zuckerberg. Born
Zuck.
again hard.
I'm sending the link out to some former guests to see who wants to hop in and give us some takes.
Oh, I can't post there anymore.
We're getting shut down everywhere.
It's so stupid.
They're not letting us poach.
I wasn't even trying to.
Streaming.
Hey, welcome to the band
Wait, so
stream.
we weren't even poaching?
Yeah, welcome to the band stream.
I thought we were like
yeah,
poaching.
why is it banned?
We're not allowed
the
to.
stream has Mitch, damn it.
We're not allowed to do it?
Oh, we got Extreme has me. No, we got
Base
kicked
Joe
off.
Hanoush.
We got kicked off of YouTube and Rumble.
No.
How did,
Yeah,
wait,
yeah.
Rumble?
Yeah.
Rumble's not a free speech platform no more, boys. We're on the only free speech platform left around. X.
Redbook?
Dang.
I'm about to go into our next shareholder
X
meeting
and-
and get pissed.
X and Facebook.
Yeah,
Facebook
I'm not even
still has
kidding.
us
I go
up.
to the shareholder meetings for Rumble. I'll fucking call in and be like, what the fuck? I thought we were the free speech platform.
They're going to be like, you need at least 25 followers.
Ha.
Well, then I'll sell my fucking 26 stocks, bitches.
Sure.
Sure. Okay.
Hang on. Now everything's fucking up.
Oh, god damn it.
Did I mess it up?
Here, let's see if I leave it.
I
like
can
this
go
for a
back
minute.
to enjoy my breakfast in peace. Trump is normally late. I don't know why he's coming out so early. What's going on?
Yeah, I thought the same. I
You're-
don't know. Maybe he just
Are
wants
you
to
using
get
it?
the
Shut up. Are
administration
you using a
started.
different mic?
God, I
What,
hope
me or
not.
Rob?
Because you sound like you're in a very open room.
The Joint Congressional
Oh,
Committee
yep,
on
yep,
Inaugural
good call.
Ceremonies,
Here it is.
the Honorable
You
Amy
were right.
Klobuchar.
Yeah, Rob does
Sorry.
sound like he's in a pretty
It
open
just
room.
sounded like trash. It was very distracting.
Yeah, give me a second. I gotta hook it up.
Welcome to the 60th
God damn it,
presidential
Rob.
inauguration.
Why are they letting
Today,
Klobuchar speak?
President-elect Trump and Vice President-elect Vance will take
She
their
drunk
oath
as
of
fuck.
office.
I just
Uh-huh.
realized that
Witness
her
the
voice is
peaceful
very,
transfer
very
of power
distinctive.
at the heart of our democracy.
Kind of like Josh's old microphone.
Hell yeah.
For the past year, I've chaired the inaugural ceremony committee, which includes the leadership of Congress
that committee?
from both parties. We thank the committee
The
and
Honorable
Capitol
Amy
staff and law
Klobuchar.
enforcement who worked so
Waiting for a
hard over the
signal to
last
boost
year,
up so I can
and
send the
especially
link
the
to
last
Michaela.
3 days. You've done a beautiful
Yeah,
job,
go ahead, it'll
and
get
you
fixed.
have shown grace
Yeah.
under pressure.
So, Klobuchar. Y'all know what I'm looking for right now.
Wood.
Yeah.
Our theme this year
Pass.
is our enduring
Pass.
democracy.
Yay.
The presence
I
of
just-
so
nah,
many presidents and vice
Nah, I'm
presidents
with Rob
here
on this
today
one.
is
We've talked
truly
about
a
status
testament
fucks. The
to
problem
that
is if I
endurance.
say
We
Amy
welcome
Klobuchar, most people will be like, who?
President Biden and Dr. Biden.
Doesn't
We
matter.
welcome Vice President Harris and Doug Emhoff. President Obama,
It just- it- there's no
President
status.
Clinton and Secretary Clinton,
Testicles.
President Bush
Testicles.
and Laura Bush,
It's working.
Vice
5'6".
President
Better.
Pence, Vice
But wait,
President
Yeah, it's
Quayle
better.
and
Yeah.
Marilyn Quayle. The justices of the United States Supreme Court are with
Can we
us.
bring it? Can
All
we bring
9 of
the,
them, I counted.
I tried.
And of course,
I tried,
the
and then it
Trump
like
and
starts
Vance
delaying.
families. This ceremony marks
See what I'm saying? Every
Oh
time.
god, this is.
what will
Let me
soon
try
be
theater mode.
250 years
Well, I mean,
of
we
our
can go back
democracy.
to.
It is
Rob.
the
Oh, yeah, we
moment
can
when
now. Right side
leaders
broadcast.
elevated by the
Yeah, go
will
back
of
to
the
right side
people
if we're gonna get
promise
fucking
to
banned
be
anyway.
faithful
Fuck 'em.
to our Constitution.
Do you guys
to
remember,
cherish and defend it.
MLK Day ever
moment
having a
when they
presidential
become,
inauguration?
as we all should be,
No.
the guardians of our country.
What are you trying to
Through
say,
war
Robert?
and peace, through
I just don't know how the
adversity
black
and
people allowed it,
prosperity,
dude.
we
Like,
hold
I mean,
this
Trump?
Rob, it all
inauguration
makes
every
sense
4
because
years.
Donald
Trump
Trump is
is
the most
black.
black president.
Falls on
Oh,
Martin
yeah, they-
Luther
He's the first
King
black
Day.
president.
Passing ceremony is
Exactly.
all who are watching.
Oh my
Oh,
God!
no.
Oh no!
Is this just the Associated
Who
Press
at
doing
one
it to
point
us?
worked
or-
as a senator
No,
in
it
this
was
building
Right Side
and
Broadcasting
would
first,
often walk
then
through this
Fox.
very rotunda, once said,
Well,
Oh,
good thing it's just
she said,
buffering
"Oh."
on- yeah. Good thing it's buffering
in
on
a
just Amy
democracy,
Klobuchar.
every
No one cares.
citizen,
Yeah, at
regardless
least we're working
In
this
a
out.
of
democracy,
interest
everyone.
in politics, holds office.
In a democracy.
Every one of
Many
us
people watching.
is in a position
democracy.
of responsibility.
It's a democracy.
With that responsibility of citizenship comes an obligation not to seek
If
out
I keep it
malice,
like
as
this, it's
President
fine.
Lincoln
Yeah,
once
that's fine.
reminded us, but to view others
this
with a
like?
generosity of
I
spirit
do
despite
this.
our differences.
Here we go.
With that responsibility of leadership comes an obligation to stand our ground when we must and find common ground when we can. With everything swirling around us, the hot mess of division, it is on all of us, to quote an incredible songwriter who just happened to be born in my state, to ensure that our nation's democracy is our shelter from the storm. There's a reason this ceremony takes place at the Capitol. In other countries, it might be in a presidential palace or a gilded executive office building. Here it is traditionally held at the Capitol, the People's House. It is a fitting reminder of the system of checks and balances that is the very
Fuck off,
foundation of
Klobuchar.
our government. 3 equal branches of government. That is how, for nearly
In
250
Kazakhstan,
years,
we have
our great
inauguration
American
at
experiment,
my
grounded in the
sister's
rule of
house.
law, has
Some
endured.
countries do it elsewhere, but
So,
this time at my
as we
sister's house.
inaugurate a new
Yeah,
president
Rumble is
and
publicly
vice
traded, right,
president,
Mitch?
let us
Yeah.
remember that the power of those
Mitch is
in
making an
this
investor
room
call right now.
comes from
Yeah.
the people.
CEO, what the fuck? How are you gonna ban my stream,
who build
bro?
our country, the teachers
Yeah.
and healthcare workers,
My
who
26
nurture
shares,
us,
bro.
the troops defending
26
our
shares.
freedoms, and yes, the firefighters in Los Angeles putting themselves on the line for us.
Get her off the stage. Boo.
Our democracy's strength and grit
Drink, she said
must
democracy.
match theirs.
Ah.
May God bless our nation. Thank you.
Horrible.
You guys.
Did he? I didn't. I didn't see that.
Trump just rolled his eyes when Klobuchar said
like
checks
a
and
real
balances. Did he
Afternoon.
actually?
I don't know. I didn't see.
That's what I
Endurance
was like.
through the years is the ultimate test.
Surprised we're getting X
To
comments.
persevere through time.
Hey, at least they're
is the
working today.
truest measure
Yeah, right.
of an idea
At least something's
YouTube's
working
taking
in
us
this
down.
job.
We're on, I guess,
and
X is.
a nation.
Yeah,
X
X
is
and
coming through.
Our
Facebook. X and
founders
Facebook.
wrote the Constitution so that
Face mode.
America could withstand
Did we
all
direct the Discord
twists
to
and
X and
turns of
Facebook?
time. They wrote it to guide us and to preserve forever our right
I trust the Discord
of
guys.
life,
Discord guys find a way.
liberty, and the pursuit
Yeah.
of
El
happiness.
Barfo's a
But as
goddamn
much as the
inventor.
truths and principles
So is,
enshrined in our
so is another
Constitution
one of
Oh, that's
remain
turtleneck
the
on YouTube.
same,
That's who Panda is.
our
Okay.
democracy promises the American people the power to change, to chart their own destiny.
Who's that lady?
That's the beauty
Oh, Panda?
That is the
Panda
importance
is turtleneck.
of democracy.
Yeah, I thought I said that.
It allows
Who did
the
say that?
endurance,
Who's the green lady?
the permanence
Oh
of a
no.
nation through change. It allows
What?
nations
No.
like our United States
you're gonna
to
kill her.
avoid the obstacles
I love
and
Trump.
to seize the opportunities God has placed before us.
Oh, look,
Always
Kamala's
staying
bitch
true
ass.
to our founding principles.
I don't know if Facebook comments are working,
Today
so
is
X
our
might be the grand winner
country's
today.
60th inauguration ceremony. Like all
Because
the
Mark
others before
Zuckerberg
it,
grew
it is a
hair. He thinks he can talk to
celebration
Joe
of
Rogan
our
and
right
be
to
pals with
set
him and
our
shit.
uniquely American course.
Man,
The
fucking
past
Kamala
several
looks
years
so
have been
pissed.
trying
Oh yeah,
to
she's
me.
very pissed.
for many,
Yeah, I
many
mean,
Americans.
imagine having to come to
also
the
for the
celebration
Joe's
of
asleep.
your
the
fucking
free world.
loss.
Joe's asleep.
That we humbly strive to
Oh yeah,
lead.
he's out.
Oh yeah.
In November,
So my dad had his
Americans chose again
birthday
to
party
steer this
party
nation
last night,
towards greatness.
and he was like, you know, they
Secure,
burned all Kamala's
safe,
naked pictures
and
from Diddy's house in these
prosperous
fires. I was
that
like,
our
yeah.
founders
Probably.
envisioned
yeah,
pretty
sure.
for
funny.
all of us. And today,
I was like, oh, makes
we
sense now.
celebrate not only
Either
their
that or
decision
whoever
to
got
do
a hold
so,
of all of
but
Epstein's
also
files now has
the
them.
simple right and wisdom of a free people to
Mossad,
make
let's
their
be honest,
own
it's
choice
Israel.
Yeah.
so that their nation might endure.
You know, the most important
And
question
now,
is with that
allow
is,
me to
you know,
welcome Archbishop
what that booty
Timothy
do?
Dolan
That's all.
and Reverend Franklin Graham,
all they wanna
who will
know.
deliver our invocation.
Kamala?
Please rise.
What did that booty do?
They must do some magic.
I can't do that.
Are they rising? Oh, Joe got dizzy.
Yeah, quality
Looks
is
like
good.
Joe's gonna speak, right?
And know that I am
Oh,
God.
damn, I
No,
hope X isn't
Supreme
freezing for
among the
everyone.
nations, supreme on the earth. Let us pray.
I mean, it seems fine right now.
Remembering General George Washington on his knees at Valley Forge.
It's okay. Episode is being recorded.
Abraham Lincoln.
We'll all be
Okay,
okay.
cool.
Second
So we can
Yeah.
re-upload. Good.
Yeah.
Malice.
Is Trump Catholic?
By the way, Tim, at some point after the show, I just need your help putting together a thumbnail for some of the re-uploads.
That's after show talk.
Yeah, I'm just letting them know
That
right
team's
now
had baseball.
because we got some good, and you know, in a way,
We're
it is
still
something for listeners to
recording,
listen to.
Mitch.
No, in a way, it's good. It's good listening. The
No.
listeners will know that we got some good old interviews coming on up for
You
everyone.
guys
And we
want to
just
be
lost-
entertained? Check
And we
this
just
out.
lost Tim. We just lost Tim.
Video editing.
We just lost Tim. That's great. That's lovely. That's lovely. That's what we
All right,
needed.
All right, I got it. Hang on.
Okay, thank you, Rob. But just to let everyone know while we're waiting,
We,
What happened?
citizens of this
There we
one
go, we're
nation
back.
under God,
Back.
I don't know what
humbled
happened.
by
My
our
whole
claim that in
everything
God
just
we
refreshed.
trust.
Tim, this is
Gather
you.
indeed
This is
with
your
God
fault.
did not
Dare
want you
pray.
covering this.
Yeah, it was the
For our
the power of
president,
God
Donald
just
Fine.
Trump, his
God
family,
shut me down. I'm
his
sitting here on my
advisors,
phone. I'm
his
not
cabinet,
touching
his
anything.
Lord,
aspirations, his
please,
vice president.
These
help
prayers
the
are
swamp.
For the Lord's
powerful, dude.
blessings upon Joseph Biden,
Oh shit!
for our men and women in
Oh, no.
uniform, for each other,
Yeah.
whose hopes are stoked.
The title of the
This
stream
new
is
year,
Angela
this
versus Karen Ann.
Inauguration
Oh
Day.
shit!
I just realized that. Holy
On which
That's
the
fine.
president will
Titles
soon
don't
place
matter.
his
It's
hand in
fine.
oath.
Titles don't matter.
As we make
Only
our own the
thumbnails matter, Tim.
supplications of King Solomon for wisdom as he began his governance. God of our fathers, in your wisdom,
we
you
did change
sent
it to
man to
inauguration, I
govern your
bet we do get,
creatures,
like-
to govern in
I don't want to
holiness
touch
and
anything.
justice,
I'm
to
breaking
render
so many
justice
things.
with integrity. Give our leader wisdom, for he is your servant, aware of your of
It's
his
also
own
not worth it if
weakness
they're
and
taking us
brevity of
down
life.
already. Anyway, so
If wisdom which comes not from you be not with him, he shall be held in no esteem. Send
if it's not with you and it's not with
wisdom
him,
from heavens, that
we're all
she may be
idiots.
with him, that he may
Biden's
know your
pardoned his
designs.
entire family.
look at Barron.
Please,
That's what I got the phone
God
call about.
bless
Dude, Barron is
America.
going to be
Please
a problem.
mend her every flaw.
Barron
He's going to be a
You are
problem.
the God in
Barron's
whom we
future
trust,
is
who
that
lives
of
and
Paul
reigns
from
forever and
Dune.
ever. Amen.
I still think that's the case.
He's in that book. He's
Dune.
the time traveler, right?
Oh yeah, no, that he's also a time traveler. Yeah, that's another one.
Mr.
Baron,
President,
the
the
Baron
last
Trump
4
kids
years,
book.
there are times I'm sure you thought it was pretty dark. But look what God has done. We praise him and
The
give
priest
him
went over to
glory.
Biden, and Biden was like, "I like to sniff kids too." And then the priest left.
Okay.
Let us pray.
Okay, we're gonna pray again.
Our Father and our God, thou
Please,
hast said,
YouTube,
"Blessed
don't
is the
kill our
nation
channel over
whose
some
God
bullshit.
is the
I hope
Lord."
they do.
Please.
As
hope
the
they do a
prophet
third
Daniel
prayer.
prayed, "Blessed be the name of God forever and ever."
Okay, now bring
For
on the
wisdom
Mormons.
And might are
Yeah.
his.
Yeah, they should have to pray
He
in
changes
every
the
single.
times and the seasons.
Yeah, this
He
is against,
removes
you know,
kings.
this
He
is
raises
excessive
up
government
kings.
entanglement.
He
If
gives
you're going to
wisdom
represent
to the
one, you got to
wise
represent all.
And knowledge to those who have
So then what happens when the Satanists come
Our
on?
Father
Exactly,
today,
that's what always happens. The Satanists
always
are.
come.
President Donald
They
They
are
Trump
always
pissed right
come
now.
because
Oath of
they're
office
just
once
edgy
again.
atheists who want to make a
we come
spectacle.
to say thank you, O Lord our God.
I'm not saying that
Father, when Donald Trump's
Satanists,
enemies
no
thought he
Satanists
was
voted
down
for
and
Trump.
out, you and you alone
Well,
saved his life.
I don't know. They definitely all
and
voted for
raised him
Kamala.
up with
Like,
strength
right?
and power.
I don't know.
By your
honestly,
mighty hand.
If we could get someone from
We
the Church
pray
of
for
Satan, I'd be
President
curious to know.
That you'll watch over,
Trump?
Finally
protect,
got a
guide, direct
I want
him.
to get someone who's
Give him
a
your
Trump
wisdom
supporter
from your
who is also
throne
a Satanist.
on high.
If you're out there and
We
you're a
ask that you would
Satanist who
bless
voted
him,
for Trump, you're
and
welcome
that
onto the
our
show.
nation would be blessed through him.
Welcome's a strong word.
We also
Turtleneck
ask
says
that
he,
you would
he
bless
never
and
watched
protect
Dune, so he
Melania
doesn't understand your
as
reference.
First Lady.
In SwampCast,
Okay.
we trust.
We
Amen.
thank you for the beauty,
And
the
amen
warmth
into
and
the swamp.
grace
But
that she shows not only to this nation.
I don't know what else to say other
but
than
to the
watch
whole
Dune,
world.
because then I'd just be talking about the whole movie and the
thank you
book
for
or
Vice
whatever. So
President-elect J.D.
yeah, it's a
Vance.
good
Too long to
story.
And his
explain.
wife Usha.
Too long to
And their young
explain.
family.
Talking over
May
the
he be a
Lord
strength
right now.
to
That'd be
President Trump.
great.
Hell,
To stand beside him.
Baron Trump
to
almost
hold up his
became
arms like
Paul
Aaron held up the
2
arms of
times
Moses
last year, and
in
I'll
the
leave it
midst
at
of
that.
battle.
He almost came
The
2
prophet
times.
Samuel reminded
Yes,
the
he almost
people
became. He almost
it was
came
you
to
that
Paul
brought
2
them up
times
from
last year.
Oh no,
Hey,
he's
And
gay.
he said, now stand still, that I may reason with
Aaron.
you before the Lord.
Baron, what are you
Father, we
doing?
take this moment to
Aaron.
stand still.
Baron!
For the great things that you
There
have
you
done
go.
for this nation.
So that's
Thank you
where
for the
Mara has
protection,
been.
the bounty, the
Yes.
freedoms that we so enjoy.
Satanists who voted for Trump
We
redundant much.
remember to keep our eyes fixed on you.
Satanists
No.
who voted for
Our hearts be
Trump who
inclined
aren't
to
a
your
part of the
voice.
New World Order.
We know that America can never be great
That pretty
again.
much
Oh,
eliminates
here's
all.
our
if we
Jewish
turn our
prayer.
backs
Go
on
ahead
you.
and read it.
We ask for your help.
I don't wanna read it and
The Lord of Lords, my Savior.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Where's Mark
Jesus
Cancer?
Christ.
There you go.
Ladies and
Got it.
gentlemen, please welcome
Leave it
Associate
up there.
Justice Kavanaugh to administer the Vice Presidential
Barakatah,
oath of
Dani,
office.
Elohi, Makalam.
Kavanaugh doing the oath of office for fucking
Oh, wait,
JD.
yeah.
Is it happening?
Who's this little motherfucker?
What
are these kids?
Twins. They're
Is that
twins.
JD
What is this, a fucking day? This is the Capitol building, not a daycare. Get these fucking kids out of here.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. It's like, what the fuck is this?
Oh, they're
You know,
JD's
it's crazy.
kids?
Oh, they're
Oh,
JD's
The,
kids.
the
Okay.
couch.
Oh,
would
I
make-
couldn't tell. They weren't brown enough.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, the couch was way browner. Yeah. The one that he had sex with, yeah.
You mean the H-1B family?
Please raise your right hand
I'm pretty sure it was a
and
lazy
repeat after
boy.
me. I, James David Vance, do solemnly swear
I, James David Vance.
She's
Oh, that's gonna be a meme
that
tomorrow.
I will
Look at that bitch.
support
Like,
and
look
defend
at
the
this motherfucker
Constitution
gonna
of the
be vice
United
president.
States
Every
But I
time I've
support
seen a picture of
and
that
defend
woman,
the
all I can
Constitution
think
of the
is, man,
United
she's
States.
going to fuck his brains
against
out
all
later.
enemies, foreign and domestic.
Look at her.
Against all enemies.
Look at my husband.
I mean, seriously, look
She
at
gonna
look at her
have some
face,
more
man. You
kids.
know that's
They're
gonna
gonna have
happen.
some more kids while he in
That I will
office
bear
for
true
sure.
faith
And allegiance to the same.
and allegiance to the same.
And
Do you
then
think
That
they
I
called-
take this obligation
Do you think they
freely,
called dibs
Did I
on
take this
the
obligation
Lincoln
freely?
bedroom? Like who
without
gets
any
fucking in there
mental
first?
reservation
Without any mental
I mean, supposedly the
reservation
Lincoln
or
bedroom.
purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion.
and that I will well and faithfully discharge
And that I will well and faithfully discharge
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
on which I am about
Did
to
you just
enter.
laugh
on
at
which I'm about
discharge?
to.
Yeah.
So help me God.
So help me God.
This is a
Congratulations.
presidential inauguration. How dare
I don't
you.
care.
Oh, all the more reason to laugh at it.
He said, "I will faithfully discharge," and then the sentence stopped.
He
Yes.
was faithfully discharged, and fucking his wife looked like, yeah, you are.
Yeah, exactly, right? Josh knows what's up.
Go, you see him? Go fuck that bitch.
Hell yeah, go enjoy your night. man.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Chief Justice Roberts to administer the presidential oath of office.
Justice Roberts.
Here we are.
Here we go.
Thank you, Chaz Sanders, for gifting me this.
He says you're welcome.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear.
That I will faithfully execute.
That I will faithfully.
Melania's looking like Kung Lao
office
from
of
Mortal
President
Kombat
of the
2,
United
dude. What's
States.
going on?
I'm telling
So
you, it's really weird.
United States.
And
I don't
will,
like
to
it.
the best of my ability,
And will, to the best of my ability,
It's hiding her
preserve,
black
protect,
eye.
and defend
That's what it is.
preserve, protect,
Her black
and
guy?
defend
the Constitution of the United States.
the Constitution of the United States.
So help me God.
So help me God.
He'd stand out in a sore thumb in a Republican cabinet. Thanks, good. Now yank him a little bit. Just a little
Just
bit
like
harder.
pull off his arm.
Oh, here go the cannons. They still did. I thought they'd still do the
Oh! No, go back to the cannons!
Boom!
Hey!
That's what libertarians want to see.
cannon.
Boom!
We're libertarians.
yeah.
We want weaponry, not presidents.
Drop the nuke.
There's Donald Trump Jr.
Wouldn't it be crazy if they cut to the cannons and then cut to like Palestine just getting
Oh,
fucking blown up?
So there's a guy who I watch who's kind of more of a neocon than us, and he thinks that if Trump's gonna bomb any place first, it's gonna be the Houthis. Because the Houthis have been firing rockets at anyone who goes through that channel, like even Russian and Chinese ships.
You're not
So, like-
gonna fire rockets through the channel anymore.
You're not.
Yeah, that's
You're
what
pissing
happened.
off the Rockets. You're pissing off the Russians. You're pissing off the Chinese. You're pissing off everyone. Even Iran's like, my God, why are you doing this? You're mainly making our lives harder.
Tampa
Tampa
hasn't
just
scored a
scored.
touchdown since what's his face? Brady
Tampa's
left.
out. Tampa's out, dude.
Tampa's been out,
Right.
yeah. Maybe the Lightning. I don't know.
The dang
Cannons.
Redskins are putting on the tournament.
Cannons! You know what I'm saying?
The dang Redskins are winning.
Well, someone just fired off some fireworks in my area.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit! It's
Yeah, I
popping
just
off.
heard some. Like, oh God, is the boog kicking off?
I
Yeah,
can
not gonna
promise
lie. I
you,
bet,
you're not
I bet
doing
if I
it
went
here.
downtown Pensacola right now, there would be like a mini motorcade parade going on.
All right, where's the speech, man? Ah, shit.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh God, we got
Oh, what is
the presidential
this?
choir or whatever, Navy choir.
You know, maybe the Democrats should have won. I would have rather. It'd
It'd have been the same ceremony.
Oh no, they would have brought Beyonce or someone.
Yeah.
We got blue balled about Beyonce the whole fucking convention.
I know, right?
They're not gonna bring her.
There's more of these fags. What's going on? Jesus.
This is some shit I could see Mara walking in for sure.
Yeah, I feel like it would be crazy if Mara just like appeared somewhere in the middle here.
Yeah.
That's a good. Air Force One is bombing, or Air Force is bombing Ocala National Forest in celebration. Yeah.
Are you sure it was fireworks and not a commie ending their misery?
Oh, true. What happened? You gotta go investigate, Mitch.
I don't know, man. Like, I'm looking out my window now because I'm like, what the fuck was that? Like,
I appreciate your comment because it's funny, but also it lets us know Facebook is finally working.
yes. So thank you, Raz. Also, thank you
Yes.
for the hat.
Yeah.
Could be that
Yeah,
nuclear
there you go.
power plant you live by.
Oh, that's who that
Mitch.
is. All right, what's up, dude?
Goddamn Chinese.
God dang Chinese.
Why are you blaming China?
Those goddamn
China.
China's been at it again. They're trying to ruin our country, ruin our economy with their bullshit thrones and their
Alright, what do
bullshit
you-
economy.
What do you think he says during the inauguration speech? Does he go after China,
Nah.
or is it like a more
This
unifying?
is
speech?
gonna be the. I said it. It's gonna be the speech of vengeance. If he does not just completely like let the left know you're about to die.
What are those Chinese girls doing in this singing choir? Get them out.
Deep undercover.
They're spies. Oh, that guy has killed some people.
Like, I just hope Donald Trump just lets Fauci know that a million pardons doesn't save him from facing the wall.
And to Fauci, we're gonna inject you with the AIDS virus, just like you did. Okay.
I don't know. I have one more load to send out, and then I can.
You got one more load?
Yeah, I got one more load. I got one more load in me. That's all I got.
You better make it count there, big boy. That's the money
Yeah.
shot.
Yeah. In a manner of speaking, yes. They're live streaming.
He always does
TikTok.
like the nod, like, yep. Wrap it up.
All right, let's go. Yeah, like I said, when I win the election in 2032, we're not doing this gay shit.
What are you gonna do?
What band is playing?
I'm thinking like a WWE style entrance in and out, like none
Oh,
of
yeah.
this glory, glory, hallelujah shit. Like I'm talking like Metallica, like Slayer or something.
Oh, that would be.
Like I want you to be
epic.
hyped. I want you to be pumped. Like sing my song like I'm fucking Seth Rollins or like Cody Rhodes or something when I come out.
Whoa, whoa.
There you go. See, you got it.
Dude, Pat Leisner is such a Cody Rhodes fan.
Oh, he's
He
a
was
Cody
doing the.
How
He
you
was
gonna
singing.
put my
He
man's
was singing
business
along.
out there like that.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, just snitching on people out here.
He's a
On the
proud
live
Cody Rhodes fan. I don't know. Yeah, it's not snitching.
Codelander?
Codelander.
Yeah, he's Codelander, man.
Hey, Ross.
Oh shit! For a second, I thought that was real.
That's like perfect timing.
I was like,
Well
wait a minute,
played, Rob.
the delegation's coming. Oh, God.
Xi Jinping.
Also, yes, Panda. Today is the announcement of the Josh Halafka 2032
I think it's been out.
exploratory campaign.
I think he said that for a
We're
while
expo-
now.
What
It's
ticket
the
are you running
exploratory.
on in 2032? Exactly. That's what we're exploring.
Yeah. It's exploratory campaign.
It is my
And I'm not
honor
arguing
and
that with
pleasure
you, Turtle.
To introduce to you the 45th
It's Panda.
and the
All right, here it
47th
comes.
President of the United States of America, Donald J.
The
Trump.
45th and the 47th.
You gotta say it.
Kiss her right in the mouth.
Stick your tongue down her throat. Eat her ass while you're at it. Establish dominance.
If this was outside, there'd be millions of people. Too bad it's cold.
No, the LP will never die, Turtle. You're wrong about that.
I feel like the LP
might-
is kind of like a cockroach. That's the
Thank you very
problem.
much,
It's become the
everybody.
cockroach
Wow.
of American
The
politics.
moment it
you
dissolves, it
very much.
reappears.
Yeah, like a
Vice
cockroach.
President Vance, Speaker Johnson,
All right, let's see this.
Senator Thune,
All right, what's he gonna say?
Chief Justice Roberts, Justices of the United States Supreme Court, President Clinton, President Bush, President Obama, President Biden, Vice President Harris, and my fellow citizens.
Vice President.
The golden age of America begins right now.
Oh, that hurts.
Golden Age of America begins today. We're starting new. Starting
I'm
fresh.
talking about
From this
my
day
hair
forward,
color.
our country will flourish and be respected again all over the world. We will be the envy of every nation, and we will not allow ourselves to be taken advantage of any longer. During every single day of the Trump administration, I will very simply put America first.
Obama.
Our sovereignty will be reclaimed. Our safety will be restored. The scales of justice will be rebalanced. The vicious, violent, and unfair weaponization of the Justice Department and our government will end.
We didn't do anything.
I'm going to come.
And our top priority will be to create a nation that is proud, prosperous, and free.
Stay free, Ross.
America will soon be greater, stronger, and far more exceptional than ever before. I return to the presidency confident and optimistic that we are at the start of a thrilling new era of
Bet on when the
national
assassination
success.
attempt will be.
A tide of change is sweeping the
they're not done.
country. Sunlight is pouring over the entire world, and America has the chance to seize this opportunity like never before. But first, we must be honest about the challenges we face. While they are plentiful, they will be annihilated by this great momentum that the world is now witnessing in the United States of America. As we gather today, our government confronts a crisis of trust. For many years, a radical and corrupt establishment has extracted power and wealth from our citizens while the pillars of our society lay broken and seemingly in complete disrepair. We now have a government that cannot manage even a simple crisis at home, while at the same time stumbling into a continuing catalog of catastrophic events abroad. It fails to protect our magnificent, law-abiding American citizens, but provides sanctuary and protection for
That's what I was
dangerous
trying to figure out.
criminals,
Like, I think
many
he is
from
doing
prisons
teleprompter,
and
but he's
mental
doing pretty good
institutions
right now.
that have illegally entered our country from all over the world.
You can tell when he goes off
We have a
script, though.
government that has given
like a look on
unlimited
his
funding
a look
to
on
the
his
defense
face.
of foreign borders,
He turns into a comedian.
but refuses to defend American borders or, more importantly, its own people.
When he started talking about what
Our
they're gonna
country
do,
can no
his whole
longer
tone
deliver
changed,
basic
though.
services in
Mhm.
times of
This is serious
emergency,
now.
as recently shown by the wonderful
Because then he starts spitballing. He's
people
like,
of
now what we're
North
going to do,
Carolina
we're
were
going to
treated so
try
badly.
to nuclear bomb hurricanes. We're going to try to do all this.
And other states who are still
do
suffering
it at
from a
least once.
hurricane that took place many months ago.
I do want to see a
Or more
nuclear
recently, Los Angeles, where we're watching fires still tragically burn. From weeks ago, without even a token of defense, they're
Biden
raging
was
through the
awake right now,
houses
he'd be
and
so
communities, even affecting some of the wealthiest and most powerful individuals in our
Why don't they
country,
pan
some of
over
whom
to
are
him every
sitting
now and
here
then?
right now. They don't have a home any longer. That's interesting. But we can't let this happen.
Oh, it's fucking yawning.
Everyone is unable to
Or is he just,
do
like,
anything
passed
about
out?
it that's going to change. We have a public health system that does not deliver in times of
got
disaster,
snacks
yet more
that
money is
sleep. He's
spent on
snacking.
it than any country anywhere in the world. And we
his
have an
watch.
education
Almost nap
system
time.
that teaches our children to be ashamed of
I like how
themselves
he's like, a
in
lot of
many
these rich
cases,
people don't have
to
homes.
hate our country despite
They
the
have
love
vacation
that
homes,
we try
just
so
not their
desperately to
other home.
provide to them. All of this will change starting today, and it will change very quickly.
Yeah, this first week's going to be very interesting. We're going to have a fun show on Tuesday.
My recent election is a mandate to completely and totally reverse a horrible betrayal and all of these many betrayals that have taken place, and to give the people back their faith, their wealth, their democracy, and indeed their freedom. From this moment on, America's decline is over. Our liberties and our nation's glorious destiny will no longer be denied, and we will immediately restore the integrity, competency, and loyalty of America's government. Over the past 8 years, I have been tested and challenged more than any president in our 250-year history, and I've learned a lot along the way. The journey to reclaim our republic has not been an easy one, that I can tell you. Those who wish to stop our cause have tried to take my freedom and indeed to take my life. Just a few months ago in a beautiful Pennsylvania field, an assassin's bullet ripped through my ear. But I felt then, and believe
Quite
even more
convenient
so
how
now,
both of your
that
ears
my
are covered
life was
with your
saved
hair.
for a reason.
Oh, not that
I
one.
was saved by
really
God
like
to
your
one. That's the
make
one.
America great again.
God put me here to do this job. Now I'm gonna fucking do it.
Yep.
Ross still isn't freed. Checkmate, Angela.
Hey, we got 56 people watching live at the 56-minute mark. Look at that.
That's good.
57. Oh, you got done the minute.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
That is why each day under our administration of American patriots, we will be working to meet every crisis with dignity and power and strength. We will move with purpose and speed to bring back
Mostly
hope,
power and
prosperity, safety, and peace for citizens of every race, religion, color, and creed. For American citizens, January 20th, 2025 is Liberation Day.
Liberation Day.
Oh boy.
All right, cool. We got a new holiday in 5 days, guys. Hang on.
It is my hope that our recent presidential election will be remembered as the greatest and most consequential election in the history of our country. As our victory showed, the entire nation is rapidly unifying behind our agenda with dramatic increases in support from virtually every element of our society, young and old, men and women, African Americans, Hispanic Americans, Asian Americans, urban, suburban, rural, and very importantly, we had a powerful win in all 7 swing states, and the popular vote, we won by millions of people. To the Black and Hispanic communities, I want to thank you for the tremendous outpouring of love and trust that you have shown me with your vote. We set records, and I will not forget it. I've heard your voices in the campaign, and I look forward to working with you in the years to come. Today is Martin Luther King Day, and his honor, this will be a great honor, but in his honor, we will strive together to make his dream a reality. We will make his dream come true.
MLK was a race commie.
We gotta do a deep dive on MLK and Malcolm X on this show.
Who was that? Martin Luther King Jr.? What did he do? Died for my sins.
Died as a race commie.
National unity is now returning to America, and confidence and pride is soaring like never before. In everything we do, my administration will be inspired by a strong pursuit of excellence and unrelenting success. We will not forget our country, we will not forget our Constitution, and we will not forget our God.
Oh God, the Constitution. MLK Day. My liberated kingdom. That's what I'm going to call America. My liberated kingdom. MLK.
Today I will sign a series of historic executive orders.
Oh, shit.
With these actions, we will begin the complete restoration of America and the revolution of common sense. It's all about common sense.
Viva la revolution!
First, I will declare a national emergency at our southern border.
More money, more troops.
Look at Vivek. Vivek just rocked his feet. He's like, I can't wait to bomb these motherfuckers.
He's going to be governor of Ohio. You don't have that ability anymore.
What else we doing day one?
Get down.
All illegal entry will immediately be halted, and we will begin the process of returning millions and millions of criminal aliens back to the places from which they came. We will reinstate my Remain in Mexico policy. I will end the practice of catch and release. And I will send troops to the southern border to repel the disastrous invasion of our country.
Now talk about the mass deportation program. That's the one that's going to piss everyone off.
Under the orders I signed today, we will also be designating the cartels as foreign terrorist
There you go.
organizations.
Yeah, Predator drone knows
Mom
Mother
and
Earth.
Mexico. Here we go.
Fuck yeah, Predator drone in Mexico. That's what we're looking for.
So
We're
that's
going to
what
war
we
with
make this
Mexico.
movie.
We're going
Hell
to
yeah,
war
baby.
with Mexico.
And by invoking the Alien Enemies Act of 1798,
Jesus.
I will direct our government to use the full and immense power
Going
of
all the
federal
way
and state
back.
law enforcement to eliminate the presence of all foreign gangs and criminal networks, bringing devastating crime to
Bro.
U.S. soil,
He's unleashing the
including
police.
our cities
Hell
and
yeah,
inner cities.
unleash the police. That's what Rothbard said. We're having a Rothbardian revolution.
Josh is about to own some war property.
As Commander-in-Chief,
That's right.
I have no higher responsibility than to defend our country from threats and invasions, and that is exactly what I am going to do.
Damn.
We will do it at a level that nobody's ever seen before. Next, I will direct all members of my cabinet to marshal the vast powers at their disposal to defeat what was record inflation and rapidly bring down costs and prices.
That'd be nice.
Okay, that's better than going to war with Mexico.
That's way better, way better than
Inflation
war with
crisis
Mexico.
was caused by massive overspending and escalating energy prices.
This is going to affect my
That is why
timeshare.
today I will also declare a national energy emergency. We will drill, baby, drill.
Look at all the Democrats. They're like,
I'm ready to buy a bunch of oil stocks. I don't want to. I'll do it.
So that's why Grok was telling us to invest in Exxon.
the Gulf of America.
Pretty good, actually.
Yeah, no, Grok's been pretty good to track with that.
America will be a manufacturing nation once again, and we have something that no other manufacturing
taking over
nation will
Mexico,
ever have. The
goddammit.
largest amount of oil and gas of any country on earth, and we are going to use it. Going to use it.
We're going to lower prices and increase tariffs. That's right.
We
That's
will
how it
bring
works. Trump
prices
said.
down.
Yep.
Fill our strategic reserves up again, right to the top, and export American energy all over the world.
Export our energy.
We will be a rich
Everyone's
nation
talking about
again,
Bill Clinton's
and it is
reactions.
that liquid gold under our feet that
His
will
mouth's
help
been
to
open
do
the whole
it.
time.
With my actions today, we will end the Green New Deal, and we will revoke the electric vehicle mandate, saving
I just
our
wanna
auto
go back
industry and
to
keeping
Island.
my sacred pledge to our great American auto workers.
This guy's the best of returning.
Goddamn right he is. He's giving us
In other
Mexico
words,
and he's
you'll
going to
be
do
able
more.
to buy the car of your choice. We will build automobiles in America again at a rate that nobody could have dreamt possible just a few years ago. And thank you to the auto workers of our nation for your inspiring vote of confidence. We did tremendously with their vote. I will immediately begin the overhaul of our trade system to protect American workers and families. Instead of taxing our citizens to enrich other countries, we will tariff and tax foreign countries to enrich our citizens.
I dare you. I dare you to tax me. I dare you.
For this purpose,
Rob, where did you get
we
that
are
thing?
establishing the External Revenue
yard sale.
Service
I don't know.
to collect all
Hell
tariffs,
yeah.
duties,
Saddam, where
and
did you come
revenues.
from?
It will be massive
Treat
I
these
don't
fucking
know.
amounts of
foreigners
money
like they
pouring
do us.
into our treasury,
But if I see Bill
coming
Clinton,
from
I'm
foreign
going
sources.
to.
The American dream will soon be back and thriving like never before. To restore competence and effectiveness to our federal government, my administration will establish the brand new Department of Government Efficiency.
Boom! Boom!
Yeah.
To the moon! Boom!
After years and years of illegal and unconstitutional federal efforts to restrict free
These are all the
expression,
executive orders
I will
he's
also
signing?
sign an executive order
Yeah,
to
okay.
immediately stop all government censorship and bring back free speech to America.
Tell YouTube to get their shit together.
Yeah, no, seriously. We need that right now.
Like Kit Patel.
And you too, Rumble. What the fuck? I feel betrayed.
Kit Patel and the FBI.
I am so going to vote a different way next shareholder meeting.
Never again will the immense power of the state be weaponized to persecute political opponents.
Yeah.
Something I know something about. We will not allow that to happen. It will not happen again. Under my leadership, we will restore fair, equal, and impartial justice under the constitutional rule of law. And we are going to bring law and order back to our cities. This week, I will also end the government policy of trying to socially engineer race and gender into every aspect of public and private life. We will forge a society that is colorblind and merit-based. As of today, it will henceforth be the official policy of the United States government that there are only two genders, male and female.
Yeah.
There we go.
Now all my Zimzers stand up.
Pick one.
You can either be a Zim or a Zer. Look at all them sitting
This
down.
week, I will reinstate any service members who were unjustly expelled from our military for objecting to the COVID vaccine mandate with
nice.
full back
Wow.
pay.
Yeah.
Full back pay.
Wow.
4 years.
Wow.
That's great.
Let's go.
That's that guy. He definitely
Yeah, he's like,
Signed in order to stop our warriors from being subjected to radical political theories and social experiments while on duty. It's going to end immediately.
That's pretty good. They don't have to take the vaccine.
Our armed forces will be freed to focus on their sole mission, defeating America's enemies.
What I like to say, kill, baby, kill.
That's right, Prince Barfo.
What are you trying to say, Mitch?
Princer.
What are you trying to say?
What?
Like in 2017,
Yeah.
we will again build
Ain't
the
that fun, is
strongest
it?
military the world
fuck,
has
man?
ever seen.
Why are you being a bitch,
We
Rob?
will
What
measure
the
our
fuck?
success not only
Just
by
like to
the
interrupt people,
battles we
so
win,
let's
No,
start
I
to
was
have
just
you talk.
saying something. I mean, come on.
Oh, what are you
Why?
saying? What are you trying to
Perhaps
say?
most
What are you trying to say?
important
What are you trying to say?
Never
Race
forget.
war!
I can't hear you.
Race war!
Rob, I'm going to
Race
smack
war!
I
you.
can't hear you. I
See
can't hear you whenever you're talking. Because I'm talking.
Quit being a little
I
cunt.
I can't hear you whenever you're
Rob,
talking.
quit being a little cunt.
Look, guys, on this joyous of days, we're seeing the new golden age of America dawning before us. Why are we doing this right
legacy
now?
will
That's what I'm
be
thinking.
that
I'm
of
bringing
a
the new job.
peacemaker
We
and
get to talk.
unifier. That's
We
what
get
I
to
want
talk.
to be, a peacemaker and a unifier. I'm pleased to say that as of yesterday, one day before I assumed office, the hostages in the Middle East are coming back home to their families.
Did he get all of them, or did he just get?
What, son?
They already heard me. Did he get all the
No,
hostages?
what?
Yeah, all the hostages. Every single one. All of them. Not one, not some.
Thank
What the hell is that?
That's crazy how that happened. Like
America
that,
will
Mitch.
reclaim its
No,
rightful
I
place
got
as
it.
the greatest, most powerful, most respected
Rob,
nation
seriously,
on
knock
earth.
that
Crazy
shit
how
off.
I could do that.
Inspiring the awe and admiration of the entire world. A short time from now, we are going to be changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf
No,
of
he's
America, and we
Yeah!
Oh
will
my
restore
God, he did the meme.
The Gulf of
Of a great
America.
president.
Fuck yeah.
William McKinley to
New
Mass
golden
McKinley,
age of
where it should
American
be and where it
exceptionalism.
belongs.
I mean, Mexico can still call it the Gulf of Mexico.
They can do whatever they want. I don't give a fuck. After we take them over, they're going to call it the
President
Gulf of America,
McKinley
though.
made our country very rich through tariffs and through talent. He was a natural businessman and gave Teddy Roosevelt the money for many of the great things he did, including the Panama Canal, which has foolishly been given to the country of Panama after the United States. The United States, I mean, think of this, spent more money than ever spent on a project before and lost 38,000 lives in the building of the Panama Canal. We have been treated very badly from this foolish gift that should have never been made. And Panama's promise to us has been broken. The purpose of our deal and the spirit of our treaty has been totally violated. American ships are being severely overcharged and not treated fairly in any way, shape, or form. And that includes the United States Navy. And above all, China is operating the Panama Canal, and we didn't give it to China. We gave it to Panama, and we're taking it back.
We're taking it back. Like Porch Monkey, we're taking it back.
We ain't not even going to give you $1. Just
nope, fuck you. We're coming and taking it.
Taking it back.
Sounds like a lot of military is going to be happening here soon.
Above all, my message to Americans today is that it is time for us to once again act with courage, vigor, and the vitality of history's greatest civilization. So as we liberate our nation, we will lead it to new heights of victory and success. We will not be deterred. Together we will end the chronic disease epidemic and keep our children safe, healthy, and disease-free. The United States will once again consider itself a growing nation, one that increases our wealth, expands our territory, builds our cities, raises our expectations, and carries our flag into new and beautiful horizons. And we will pursue our manifest destiny into the stars, launching American
God bless
astronauts
America.
to plant the stars and stripes on the planet Mars.
Hell yeah!
Whoa.
Mars for America!
Going to Mars.
Space Force.
We're going to Mars, baby!
That's a red hat.
Elon was like, "Ghost."
It's amazing how he
Ambition
frowns when he smiles.
is the lifeblood of a great
Is that
nation.
Tucker Carlson?
And right now our nation is more ambitious than any other. There's no nation like our nation. Americans are explorers, builders, innovators, entrepreneurs, and pioneers. The spirit of the frontier is written into our hearts. The call of the next great adventure resounds from within our souls. Our American ancestors turned a small group of colonies on the edge of a vast continent into a mighty republic of the most extraordinary citizens on earth. No one comes close. Americans pushed thousands of miles through a rugged land of untamed wilderness. They crossed deserts, scaled mountains, braved untold dangers, won the Wild West, ended slavery, rescued millions from tyranny, lifted billions from poverty, harnessed electricity, split the atom, launched mankind into the heavens, and put the universe of human knowledge into the palm of the human hand. If we work together, there is nothing we cannot do and no dream we cannot achieve. Many people thought it was impossible for me to stage such a historic political comeback. But as you see today, here I am. The American people have spoken.
Hell yeah.
Oh no, there are two Tims on screen. There's two Tims. What are we going to do?
Did it for the Rock.
Get ready for the war.
Be ready for the long winter, child.
Nuclear winter
I
is
stand
coming.
before you now as proof that you should never believe that something is impossible to do.
Hell yeah.
In America, the impossible is what we do best.
The impossible is what we do best. God damn. That ain't inspiring. I don't know what is.
From
that's
New
a pretty
York
good
to
line.
Los Angeles, from Philadelphia to Phoenix, From Chicago to Miami, from
Philadelphia
Houston
to
to
Phoenix.
right here in Washington,
Oh, that's
D.C.
That's good. Yeah, look at
Our
that.
country was forged and built by the generations of patriots who gave everything they had for our rights and for our freedom. They were farmers and soldiers, cowboys and factory workers, steel workers and coal miners, police officers and pioneers who pushed onward, marched forward, and let no obstacle defeat their spirit or their pride. Together they laid down the railroads, raised up the skyscrapers, built great highways, won 2 world wars, defeated fascism and communism, and triumphed over every single challenge that they faced. After all we have been through together, we stand on the verge of the 4 greatest years in American history. With your help, we will restore America promise, and we will rebuild the nation that we love, and we love it so much. We are one people, one family, and one glorious nation under God. So to every parent who dreams for their child, and every child who dreams for their future, I am with you, I will fight for you, and I will win for you. We are going to win like never before.
So much winning, all the best winning. The winning is going to be the best. You're going to be so sick of winning. It's not going to stop you.
Winning for days, for
Please,
weeks,
we're
all 4
winning
years.
too
We're gonna
much.
win
It's
past
too much
this term.
winning.
See these people sitting down? They're losers. They don't like to win.
Thank you. In recent years, our nation has suffered greatly, but we are going to bring it back and make it great again, greater than ever before. We will be a nation like no other, full of compassion, courage, and exceptionalism. Our power will stop all wars and bring a new spirit of unity to a world that has been angry, violent, and totally unpredictable. America will be respected again and admired again, including by
My day will be
people of
bombed.
religion, faith, and goodwill. We will be prosperous. We will be proud. We will
Day
be
one,
strong,
bomb
and we
the
will
Houthis.
win like never before. We will not be conquered. We will not be intimidated. We will not be broken, and we will not fail. From this day on, the United States of America will be a free, sovereign, and independent nation. We will stand bravely. We will live proudly. We will dream boldly, and nothing will stand in our way because we are Americans. The future is ours, and our golden age has just begun. Thank you. God bless America. Thank you all. Thank you.
Woo! God bless America.
Let's be independent from Israel, too, though.
Is that the conclusion?
Exit.
All right.
A toast to our 47th president, Donald J. Trump.
So is this the off-scripted part? He's about to start freestyling, right?
Wait, what?
He's about to start freestyling, right? He's about to start going off script.
Ladies and gentlemen, performing America the Beautiful, please welcome the Armed
Kid
Forces
Rock.
Chorus and Carrie.
Yeah, Kid Rock.
Okay. Kid Rock, please.
Trying to see if I can pull up a another stream, but there you go. There's our speech. We're going to war, boys.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Sounds like we are going to war with Mexico for sure.
Yeah.
I'm hyped.
Yeah, gonna be nuts.
At least the cartels, right? Like that's kind of who he was directing that at. But the
Yeah.
government's not gonna like that. They're gonna be like, "No, we can handle it," and he's gonna be like,
No, we gave you
I'm-
15, 20 years to handle it. You chose this life. Now we're going to predator drone your fucking problems out of existence.
"Yeah, yeah."
Be interesting to see how that how this all goes down.
You know how it's going to go? Our foot, their fucking ass, red,
So,
white, and blue.
we talked about
Fuck
this-
them.
We talked about this on the last members only episode. Was like, could we wipe out the cartels? Because it seems like they are like intertwined with everything down there.
Hell yeah, we could wipe out the cartels. You start fucking nuking their fucking people. Like, I'm talking you have to set off like a small tactical nuke on one of them. And just let them know, like, yeah, this is what we're doing here. Like, we're not fucking around with y'all because we know you're going to try and do this stupid shit back in our country. So we're going to nuke you once and we're going to show you that this is a stupid idea and don't fuck with us.
I think historically, too, like, we've seen with the gun running and shit like that back in the 70s and 80s, like, the government has worked with the cartels. So stop working with them, start working against them.
That's why we got to take over Mexico, too. We got to make them part of America.
We're going to make cum exist. Canada, United States, Mexico. Cum.
You're goddamn right. I mean, I'm really, like, you know, Mitch isn't too wrong.
It's true.
We gotta take over Mexico. If we want to become the manufacturing hub of the world, Mexico has all the manufacturing in North America. It's time to take back what is our right. We're talking manifest dynasty. We're going from the Arctic to the Antarctic now.
From the
Arctic to the Pacific.
To the Antarctic.
We're going to take
America.
We have a God-given right to both of these fucking continents. This whole hemisphere should be ours. It's God's fucking intention for America to own all of it.
I mean, that's literally what China does with the South China Sea argument. They're like, it's named South China Sea. We get all of it.
Mr. Hanush, you're going to be the governor of Mexico once I take it over.
Yeah, I think that Joe would do a great job.
Mitch, you're governor of Canada now. Make it less gay.
No, that fit. No, why are you saying that?
No. I'll take that challenge.
You could do better than Trudeau, dude.
Yeah. You got a lot more country to be running too, Mitch. I'm giving you an extra bonus of more area. Like, you can be like, look at the size of my country, ladies. I got the 4th biggest nation in the world I'm running.
And it's all desolate wasteland that no one wants. It fits Mitch perfectly.
Everyone loves the BC bud.
Yeah, I was gonna say weed's legal up there.
Yeah. Make Mexico brown again. Exactly. See, Hanush gets it. You know, it works.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
there's a lot to think about with all that, but
if you're not extremely motivated and inspired by that, I don't know what's wrong, guys. Like, why are we black-pilled? Ross is about to get out of jail in the next 24 to 48 hours.
We're going to war with the world.
We're about to become the manufacturing hub of the world. We're about to be one of the biggest economic powers by a country mile. We're about to be the largest nation. We're goddamn right. Trump is going to give us a nation of fucking greatness.
Look who's speaking. That's who's running our country, okay?
That is horrible.
I kill you! I kill you!
Look, they had all the other
Israel is
religions.
our friend and our greatest ally.
At a moment of historic opportunity. Americans are searching for meaning.
And I present you your next speaker. He's a Jew.
Yeah.
Some say the biggest Jew. I don't know who this guy is.
Rabbi Shmuley.
Oh, jeez.
I wish it was Rabbi Shmuley.
They're just letting this guy go, so I had to pull him up. I was trying to see. None of the mainstream outlets are doing like any coverage right now. They're letting everybody kind of talk or do their thing. I'm waiting for CNN and MSNBC. Those are the 2 main ones I'm watching. If anyone else has great coverage, you let me know.
Yeah, definitely need to get their takes and see what they're thinking. So we already said it, but a lot of like military intervention coming up. For sure.
Yeah.
He even said Panama, so I kind of wanted to ask you guys, like, what do y'all think about that?
Hell yeah. We didn't give that shit to China, but there's China using it for free. Fuck them.
Well, I was thinking about
it back, and we're charging them triple now.
I was thinking about it while he was saying that we're going to rename the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, and I was thinking, like, who actually decides what it's called on the map? And I think it's just the majority of people calling it whatever they want to call it. So, like, take Taiwan, for example. We all look at that and say, that's Taiwan. But China says, no, that's China. But everybody calls it Taiwan because everybody calls it Taiwan. So, like, I don't know that he can actually change the name. It's just all a big show.
This is America. We do what
He's going to say, we call it this. And then the whole rest of the world says, yeah, but
and
it's
if you don't call it the Gulf of America as well, 50% tariffs for you.
Oh, my God.
Pretty much what Palestine's been saying the entire time. They're like, we call ourselves a country, and everyone else is like, but you're not.
So, just talking about like foreign policy and stuff like that, one thing we didn't hear about was Ukraine.
Yeah.
Like But
We're
there have
not
Because it's not going to be around long
We're
enough
not
in this
going
camp.
back.
Yeah, it's not going to be around long enough to matter. It's going to be done in like a week and a half, 2 weeks, and it's not going to matter.
You think this is going to kind of be like ISIS, where it just disappears rather quickly because he does what is necessary to end it as quickly as possible?
Yeah. It's going to be gone in 2 weeks.
The whole country just
Second
gone.
age of American exceptionalism, Mitch. What part of that whole fucking hour-long speech did you miss, dude?
Yeah, I understand. William McKinley.
Like, we are taking over the world one block at a time.
I'll let the black man speak.
Oh, you want me to pull the black guy up?
Yeah.
That's racist.
We are grateful that
I didn't say
you
pull him
are
up the tree. I
ones
just said pull
that
him
have
up.
called him for such a time as this, that America would begin to dream again. We pray that we
Oh, he's
would
praying again.
fulfill the
Okay.
true meaning of our
Yeah, that's
creed.
what they're all doing.
That we
Testify,
hold
brothers.
these truths to be self-evident.
You know the
All
thing.
men are created equal.
Are created equal.
Except these
That
niggas.
we pray that you use our president. That we will live in a
Alright.
nation.
Yeah.
Yo, who?
Emancipation.
Who let
Eradication.
Uncle Ruck- Who let young Uncle
Uh-oh.
Ruckus up on stage?
Why? So why don't they ever have like a Pentecostal person come up and just starts talking in tongues up at one of these things, dude? I want to
Yeah,
see.
I want to
that
see
happen.
somebody like holding rattlesnakes and shit up there. That's
Yeah.
what I want.
Where are the
When I
rattlesnakes?
win the election in 2032, we're getting like Southern Baptist like rattlesnake preachers.
Yes, dude, that's what I want someone to go up there and be like, now this is Texas Pete. He's a Diamondback and he will be protecting our country. Shumala, humala, bumala.
Yeah.
That's real America.
President
Oh, yeah.
Joshua Halavka will protect America the same way God has protected me from this snake.
You got Russell Brand. Is he live right now?
Yeah.
Good organization, damn fine supplement, longevity oriented. What we
See?
just
Oh, he's
fuck
pushing
you,
his
he's
fucking
plugging.
supplements.
Yeah,
No,
he's
I'm
plugging
having
right now.
Orthodox Russian fucking service.
There you go.
No.
Satanist prayer. They're gonna sacrifice a lamb, just right there on
The
stage.
state religion will be Halafka. You goddamn right, Atlas. See, somebody understands this shit. What, y'all think I'm getting elected? This is gonna stay a democracy? Fuck no. This is turning into a dictatorship. Y'all better be ready for 2032, because that's gonna be the last fucking time you get an election, pussy.
The opening line of Josh's inauguration speech: "I love democracy." It's just gonna end it.
The accident left me horribly scarred.
You're gonna string up and sacrifice those iguanas from down in Miami.
Hell.
We're gonna go to war with the iguanas. There's too many iguanas. They're in the trees
gotta-
like the squirrels.
We will eradicate the iguanas, there's just so many of them. They're invasive. They fuck up the ecosystem, and they also taste really good.
We're
The only
sending
thing I
the
can tell
herpes
you-
monkeys back to their shithole country where they came from.
Exactly.
Those herpes monkeys have been causing problems in our communities for too long. They're like 13% of the population out there, making up half of the crimes. It's horrible. Those monkeys are horrible.
We do just need to do a Josh Havlaka like inauguration one day. That'd be a good episode.
Well, look, we're gonna have a champion of the swamp crowned in Michigan. So
Yeah.
get your
so-
speeches ready,
We
boys.
we could do an inauguration in Grand Rapids.
Get your
There we
speeches
go.
ready.
Oh, this might be the Orthodox. Oh no, that's a preacher or priest.
The boas, they're eating the
We
iguanas.
turn our hearts to you, seeking your
How many fucking? Oh my god.
Holy, oh my god. He is being blessed by every god that fucking the left found.
Yeah.
Help me, God. Help me, Oprah Winfrey.
Just
Help me,
bring
Tom
out
Cruise.
the Catholic priest. There is one God. You just need one Catholic priest and you're done.
Can we get the Scientologist up there? Like that's where I want.
Marianne Williamson was unfortunately booked already today.
Yeah. No crystal spear. No crystal ceremonies.
No crystal ceremony.
I want that blue lady from the HBO documentary to come up here.
I don't know what you're talking
What?
about.
Was that the chick who like drank all that silver?
Yeah. They kept feeding her colloidal silver and thought she was like magical or something.
Yeah.
And then she was just dead.
Yeah, they mummified her corpse.
Whoa.
There are two genders, one god. Like,
yeah, I like how
you
he was
drink
like,
the silver, you're going to become God.
that was a hilarious point where you're like,
Oh, I see what happened.
Two genders.
What happened, Tim?
Hang on, because I
We're
found.
hanging.
So I found the Russell Brand stream again.
Oh.
And it looks like he's doing it with the guys at Rumble. So my guess is here. Let me pull this snapshot.
Rumble doesn't want competition.
Exactly.
With their golden boy.
Wow! Rumble didn't censor us because of free speech. Rumble censored us because they're corporate cuckolds. Got it.
Yeah. So like
Hey,
they've got
Mitch, you fucking dirty shareholder.
they've got like this big ass studio where they got Russell Brand in there. See, there it is. That's the shot I was looking for.
Is this what you want, Mitch? Is this what you want your money going
Is this
to?
the America you chose, Mitch? You dirty leftist commie.
Is this bad part? Fascism.
We're
The
making
bad part
America
is-
great again, Mitch. That means free speech. You fucking.
The bad part about this is my Rumble investments have done better than anything else as far as stocks go.
That all ends today. Americans
Yeah,
greatness
ends
is
today,
coming.
bud. You're divesting. You're going to get sent back to China.
This dude's still praying. He is
Holy
still
fuck.
going.
We want to make sure Donald Trump's extra blessed in case he dies on the way.
They're like,
out.
look, dude, there's like 30 snipers waiting outside. He needs every god on his team.
Hell yeah. Man's been shot at several times. He needs all the help he can get.
Listen, there's 72 religions, and he needs every one of them. Every
one of those gods to protect his ass.
I don't know that.
I can't wait for like the Muslim cleric to come up.
All right, so what's the over under? We had like 3 assassination attempts at least, right? Coming into election. So over the next 4 years, over under on 3.
Do we have 3 or 2?
Under.
Are we saying 3 or 2? Because there was the golf course.
Not
and
only
then
am
there
I
was the-
going under, I'm going to
Okay,
make the
you're
bold
true.
prediction. We have a big fat fucking goose egg of 0.
Really?
I'm with Josh
Big
on
fat
this one.
fucking
0.
goose egg of 0, and I'm going to go get
0.
another soda for this drink.
I think there's gonna be one new one during his presidency.
Yeah, if they can do 2 in a year and a half, you know, let's go for 4. Why not?
I'm going to say 0 for one reason and one reason only. I think at this point, the establishment is just like, fuck it, ride out the 4 years. He'll be gone after that anyway.
I
And
think
if they- real quick,
I think
if I just-
Iran is actually coming after him though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But then again, what is Iran as compared to us?
Yeah. Well, I mean, they just need like one guy, like, you know, with the whole border thing, like he is gonna tighten up the border, but like there's people already. I think there are people already in our country like planning shit. So with how everything was so wide open, I think there's gonna be like El Barfa was saying, like Cicero too, like those kind of attacks. I think we're gonna start seeing some kind of attacks here, and that's kind of why he brought back the 1798 bill. So not only can he attack the cartels, but he can attack anyone on like, you know, home soil.
Yeah, that was a crazy moment. But yeah, Mitch does buy his stocks based on their symbols, and rum was definitely the selling point.
Rum,
Not a
it really
triangle.
helps.
You should see what else his portfolio looks like. Which, hell yeah. You should go after the cartels in America. They're fucking illegal. They're here illegally, number 1. Number 2, they're committing crimes.
We should be the cartel. We should legalize or decriminalize all drugs, make it a market, and then they're not going to have anyone to sell anything. Look at this fucking guy.
They brought the big-chested man back.
Yeah.
Wait, what we got?
I'm still for just fucking predator drone all the cartels and let them know that, hey, you guys here in the States, if you don't leave, you're next.
Just gonna start predator droning apartment buildings that happen to have immigrants in them.
Look, either you're a terrorist or you're harboring terrorists. You know they're there. Why do you choose to harbor them? Sucks to suck.
They don't have-
be in.
They got
don't
that
live with
apartment
terrorists.
because they didn't harbor them. They picked that apartment because it was the cheapest.
Okay. And there's how many of them and how many people living in the apartment? Kick them out. Or you're harboring terrorists and you deserve the Predator drone you get.
We have to analyze Trump's tie choice today. It's red and blue, a symbol of unity, unifying the two sides for
Fuck
one
that.
tie.
Has been
Fuck unification. Put them motherfuckers in Gitmo.
To the founders, this is the first time in the
I don't give a
post-World
fuck
War
about
II
no fucking presidential pardons. Tell Anthony Fauci that presidential pardon doesn't save him from the fucking wall.
No.
We can go throw him in the fucking ocean. That don't save you from the sharks, buddy.
I do want to hear Crystal and Saga a little bit. Let's see what they're saying.
How would all that work out? I have no idea.
Sorry, I'm
Obviously,
trying to
there's
make a
some
drink.
huge
Too many things
questions,
going
but
on.
spiritually,
Yeah.
that's very important.
You drinking?
And it
Y'all drinking?
actually,
Yeah.
it fuses well, I think, with a lot of the politics, and that's why I often tell people,
I think
when
I'm
you
gonna make
read
a
a
drink,
book,
too.
so much of our politics rhymes with that era of we have huge questions about immigration, hyphenation. What do we do about this with our society? We have big questions about our global. Do we want to be a global power? Do we want to just be a nation of farmers? Tariffs is the same thing. That was a huge question as the United States becomes rapidly industrializing and we became an exporting nation. How should we raise this?
Cheers,
and
boys.
then also the Gilded Age, and that's where we can also fuse that, and I think bring this
Joe
full
Hanush
circle,
isn't
where
voting
we
for
have
me
this
in
extraordinary
2023, boys.
separation
I'm
of wealth and of
disappointed.
workers, and so bringing
not
all
ready
of
for
those
the halal
What will you do
together,
without
I just
Volusia
feel
County?
like yes, look,
I
nothing changes
know.
on a dime, but
I'm not gonna get
we've
the
known
Joe
a lot
vote.
of this for quite some time, but it does feel really
That's
hits home
fine.
to me. Just it's
Joe
very
can go
rare to
out
get to
there
live
with the
through a
sharks and
complete
swim.
paradigm shift. And I think that
I'm going to have a record of everybody who didn't
beginning
vote for me in
truly of
2032.
that paradigm
You're
shift.
going to be the
And it
first
raises
against
a
the
lot
wall.
of really interesting
Yeah, this is
questions
When you
about
get
the
to the
United
ballot
States,
box,
our
think
role.
hard about your choices.
Yeah, Sagar is not interesting. I want Crystal Ball to just start going off on some crazy shit.
Yeah, this
That's what I
motherfucker just
was
be
hoping for.
talking.
Yeah.
Nerd.
Oh, people are leaving.
Oh.
So maybe we'll get some good commentary here in a minute. But yeah, I don't know. I want something big. I want something crazy to happen. How long did he say? How long is it going to be until Ross is freed? I saw somebody earlier was saying 12 hours.
So
Yeah, he said 12 hours. Josh had something different to say based on stuff he knows.
Sure.
Yeah, so insider baseball here directly from people who would know is that he's going to sign the release order sometime today or tomorrow if he has not already. From that point, the federal prison bureau has 24 hours to release Ross, but my understanding is Ross is legitimately packed up and is just waiting on the word that, hey, you're released, you're good to go. So he's just sitting around waiting for word that, hey, it's in. You got 20, you're going to wait here. Sometime in the next 24 hours, you're going to get released, and then he's going to go home. And at some point, there is going to be a public gathering with Ross, but that's going to be on his timeline. And I can respect that, too, because after spending how many years in prison, I wouldn't want to just go straight out to a fucking, party right away. Give me a day or two to, enjoy being fucking free.
So, on the topic of the Ross thing, too, I don't know if you guys saw Ross's speech from jail at the Bitcoin conference a little over a year ago. I'm curious to see what kind of person we're going... Because obviously, he's going to be, one of the hottest interviews in town.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I'm getting a minor echo. I don't know if any of you are getting that at all.
No, I don't hear it.
Okay. Well, people who are listening, are you hearing that echo at all, or is that just me? If it's just me, whatever. But
I kind of hear it a little bit.
It's probably because I have the loudspeaker going on right here. Might be
He
me.
walked away. Yeah, just keep going.
Yeah, I walked away.
Yeah.
Okay. But anyway, he's going to be the hottest interview in town, so it's going to be interesting to see what interviews happen. I assume Rogan would probably be somewhere in there.
Who are you talking about?
Ross Ulbricht.
Oh, he's obviously got to go on Timcast.
I
think so.
I
don't know.
honestly,
Hogan,
there's a lot, man. There's a lot that I could see it, but
cheers.
When he got sent into prison, he very much so was the voluntarist, anarcho-capitalist, non-aggression principle type guy. I'm curious to see if that.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes life changes you.
Sure.
And It'll be interesting to see, especially if you saw his speech from the Bitcoin convention. It'll be interesting to see how it is. Let me see if I could pull that up,
Honestly, I hope Ross comes out looking for a vengeance like Trump.
New contender.
Time that he was not going to
Yep. Working on it.
treat pardons this way. This was in response to a question he got asked about reports.
It's hard to say because it's blurry, but I want to say
then
smash.
President Donald Trump during his
She
first
was
term,
talking while you were talking. I was
thinking
listening
about
to
whether
her,
he was
and
going
she was
to
talking about
potentially pardon his own
yeah,
children.
Biden
So,
can still
as
pardon
it turns
people,
out, with this news,
and he's got
again,
more coming.
that former President Biden is preemptively pardoning other additional members of his family. It seems like this is yet another example of President Biden
Just gonna get more, dude.
on his word, and there are going to be many people, including legal experts, who will be very, very worried, I should say, about the precedent that this sets in a very dangerous way.
Good. It's a good precedent. Let him set it.
Yeah. So that's what she was saying while you were talking about it. She just reiterated the whole thing. They're gonna.
I'm gonna pardon the entire. I'm gonna have a blanket pardon for the entire swamp, so
Yeah,
we can just
basically.
act like fucking fools for 4 years while I'm president.
Which is really fucking. Ugh. Anyway, it's 24 minutes long. Maybe I can save this for the Bitcoin guy episode with the thing with Ross, but yeah, the whole thing I dropped it in there.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
how
I
are we
mean-
feeling on the over under? Like how many days do you think it's gonna take?
For Ross,
Yeah.
I mean, if the insider information is true, then it's a day.
Yeah.
24 hours. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, they were the campaign was asking us for Lynn's information and information on Ross here, like the Trump campaign within the last I want to say not even a week. They were asking for the information, so I'm kind of optimistic about it, and I hope Angela and the LP kind of if it does happen, because I'm still have bated breath about it, but I hope the LP takes a step back and goes like, hey, we made that happen,
Yeah.
that'd be a cool little victory.
I think the argument on the other side is going to be, well, you got a guy free, but that's not the goal. The goal is more liberty for everybody, not just one person.
It's a start.
I get it. I'm trying to give the other side.
there's-
Like, we
there's
need
the-
real stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, the other side is like big picture, like it doesn't mean anything. Like big picture, nothing happened, but small picture, the party actually made political change happen. So, whatever.
And there's that old saying: "To save one life is to save the world."
Yeah, that sounds good on a bumper sticker, but it ain't real.
Man, fuck that. Predator drone
Confucius say.
It's actually a
drone
Jewish
illegal
thing.
illegal gangs in fucking apartment buildings.
Boy.
Yeah.
Why are you saying Jewish sayings on our podcast?
Oh, Bill and Hillary
Because
saying bye.
because
Because they're
all this time,
controversial, but right.
all this time I've been representing Zog, Zionist occupied government.
Oh, you missed that part, Rob. Biden is going to continue pardoning people. Apparently, he's got more pardons left, and he's going to give them out. So, charges not historically required for pardons. At least certain exceptions have applied. Yeah, can you do a preemptive pardon? That was like one of the big questions when when Joe Biden was pardoning a bunch of people. And so, yeah, he's getting ready to pardon a bunch more. They say you kind of missed it earlier, but the Asian lady was saying it's going to be like his family, people close to him, et cetera, et cetera.
Colleagues.
Yeah.
People
Basically
in the Democratic
everyone in
Party.
Washington.
Yeah, anybody who's not a Republican, that he likes, is getting a pardon.
Well, let's take a look at the language in the
Andrew
Constitution.
Cuomo.
Let's take a look at
Guys.
the language of the
What?
power in the Constitution.
Can I just say one thing real quickly?
Yeah.
It would be hilarious if he pardoned Ghislaine Maxwell.
Oh,
Bad. That would be real bad.
It would be so bad, but it would be a hilarious moment.
What are you pulling up? What is
Don't
this?
bring it up just yet. Let me read it.
Sure. What is it?
This is where the pardon power comes from. It's in the Constitution, Article 2, Section 2, Clause 1 of the U.S. Constitution. The President shall be Commander-in-Chief of the Army and Navy of the United States and of the militia of the several states when called into the actual service to the United States, he may require the opinion in writing of the principal officer in each of the executive departments upon any subject relating to duties respective of their office, and have the power to grant reprieves and pardons for offenses against the United States, except in cases of impeachment. So right here, and he shall have power to grant reprieves and pardons for offenses against the United States. I'm not seeing where it says you can't do it preemptively, but let's look up what reprieve means. What's the true definition of what reprieve?
I pulled it down so you can do some research, but no, but that's what they were saying that he's going to do. And I don't think any of it's been like tested in court yet either. Like somebody gets a presidential pardon.
Yeah,
I think they're generally regarded as off limits.
This is just
they would have to
Donald Trump up to pardon a whole bunch more people. That's even better. So I don't care.
Well, see what I'm thinking is he's trying to do is there's a lot of these smaller profile people who have done like contracting work and shit for the government, who are basically like untouchable. Like this guy gets it. Like my boss has told me stories about, he's represented a guy who was like fucking touching children and shit, and like he would get arrested, and then the local police or sheriff's office would get a call in from like the FBI or something, and they'd be like, let this guy go. And so I think they're kind of used to doing that within the government for the little people, like for small people. Never done it big profile people. And so they're trying to make this guy untouchable. I don't think you should be able to do that. Like I don't think anyone should be untouchable. So I hope they get pardoned for a future crime or whatever, and then Trump sends them to jail, and then we have this battle.
Like a preemptive pardon that gives them like diplomatic immunity, basically. Like
because you can't do that because you can't because is he gonna go murder a guy and then not be able to? Yeah, you can't do that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it's like why not? Eventually, one of the sides is going to use it for the best reasons. So like. Yeah, maybe it doesn't work out once or twice, but eventually somebody will use it for good. Doing the wrong thing for the right reason is still the right thing.
Hey, I want to address a couple things. I just opened up the Facebook to check on it. We're still live on Facebook. Getting a lot of comments there. Brandon Nelson says that Mitch Connor needs to eat another chip for this. I don't know. I don't know what you did. Yeah, but so that's.
I'll buy his vote if I need to.
That was back whenever we were doing the interrupting thing.
Oh, okay, that's what it was.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So a little delayed there, but other note I wanted to make is we're at 108 viewers, 110 now that I said something. Thank you guys. Cheers, everyone. But
yeah, thank you guys for joining us on this beautiful MLK Day.
Yeah,
my liberated kingdom day.
This is not MLK Day. This is American Exceptionalism Day now. We're celebrating America today. We're starting a new golden age, Rob. Did you not already hear the news?
No, I've heard it, and I've seen the comments.
New golden age of American exceptionalism. We're making America great again today.
So
starting
my local news station, WEAR3 here in Pensacola, they put out a story. They were like, Martin Luther King Day parade canceled because of cold weather, and like. Everyone's just roasting them on Twitter, calling them racist as shit.
Oh,
it's funny. Yeah. So there's a little bit of that going on everywhere, I think.
You're racist.
Yeah.
See, America's healing. We're getting racism back.
Well, my company doesn't recognize MLK Day as an official holiday, so
mine does and gives us
tell
off.
you. That's why I've been working over here. Got shit to do.
Who's picking the holiday? Because you do have to. Because which one do they pick instead? Like, because you have to have like I know companies that do that. They pick the certain ones. Right?
There's 6 holidays. Labor Day is one of them, but
Yay, you get a commie day off instead of a race commie day off.
Right? Yeah.
You get Columbus Day off?
No.
At least they're consistent.
It's like Labor Day, Memorial Day, and then there's like Christmas Eve, Christmas. New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. I think those are the 6.
Y'all only get the big ones.
No, we skip a lot.
Golden Shower Day.
Golden Shower Day. That's today.
My favorite holiday, it's slept on, and I think we need to bring it back, is Groundhog Day. Groundhog Day is huge. I get so excited for it every single year. For that little guy to not see his shadow and come out, that is
Today
is
the greatest holiday. It's Liberation Day. We're liberating America.
right, it's
We're making America great again. You have the greatest holiday ever now. It's the best holiday. You should all be celebrating.
I can't believe
Juneteenth ain't got shit on Liberation Day.
We
Dude,
liberated America
Juneteenth
today.
is a good like for just holiday's sake. Juneteenth is a good holiday.
We're deporting
They
Rob.
should have done it in February though, but that's I don't know.
Rob is getting deported. That comment. Round him up, put him in the camps, send him back from whence he came.
Not gonna lie, we have a couple clients we need to talk to and be like, hey, you might want to get your affairs in order before Trump deports your ass. Deport your ass out of this
your
country.
affairs in order. They're gonna line you up, bro.
You ain't got H-1B. Oh boy.
My lawyer, he says we need to settle the case.
Yeah, so CNN's not doing anything. MSNBC not doing anything yet. I find this hard to believe. They must not.
No, we're not.
But the swamp stays strong. Are they getting onto a boat right now? What the fuck? Oh, that's a helicopter. All
There's
right.
a helicopter. Yeah.
All right.
It's Air Force 2.
Air Force
Trump's dropping him
Force.
off. He's like, "Get out."
He's like, I gotta
we're
get on
going to the real plane. You go,
I'm like a 3-year-old. That's a boat. No, that's a helicopter. Nice try. Next time. Melania still looks like
no,
Kung
that's
Lao,
a
dude.
helicopter.
That's a helicopter.
I'm pulling up
job. You're so
CNN
smart,
website.
Robert.
Yeah, even their website's not. They're not. How do they not have commentary right now? They're all fucking panicking. MSNBC hosts are all getting.
They're
wasted.
getting all fired right now.
Yeah, I will say they've
Like-
done a good job of clearing like the area of snow because I saw the White House earlier and it was like covered. It was like covered in snow.
Yeah.
They had Elon there. He brought the flamethrowers. Come on.
Is it snowing in Phoenix? Is it snowing
It's
in
like-
or Tucson?
No, no snow. It's actually kind of nice out today.
It's beautiful out here.
Yeah, but it's
Oh, I hear Maddow.
Team has made much of the fact that they're going to do a lot on day one. We've already seen some surprise departures. The acting director of the FBI, who has been in his job since yesterday, unexpectedly resigned today. So it's not at all clear who is running the FBI at this moment.
Why?
There was
He got in,
no
got his
clear
child
acting
porn, and got
Secretary of
out.
Defense
He's
until a
like,
few
I got
moments
some
ago
files
when
I got to
a
delete, and I'm
low-level
out of here.
defense official who nobody's is not somebody who's well known, a man named Robert Salazar, was named as acting defense secretary. That was a surprise, and there was some period of time when the Pentagon did not know who the acting secretary of defense was.
Just fucking
not
discombobulation
clear to me
at the
this
end of this
moment who
term
the
is
acting
beautiful.
attorney general is. It may be Emil Bove, who was one of President Trump's defense attorneys. He's
Who's taking off in this heli? Is
he's
it
in
Joe
the process
Biden?
of
Is
installing
Joe Biden taking
4
off?
of them at the
Nah, ain't Joe
top
Biden.
of
That's
the
Donald
US
Trump.
I don't know.
Justice
I didn't
Department.
No, Donald
Of
Trump
course,
went inside.
regardless of what happens
Yeah,
with
they're
executive
probably flying
actions
Joe
and with
Biden
people
back to
stepping
Delaware to
in
go hide in the basement
assume
again.
I mean,
control of government
taking
departments.
Air
This
Force
inaugural
One across the
address,
street probably isn't
goes down
smart.
in history now as the second inaugural of Donald Trump. Joy, you were
Helicopter
watching that
makes more
along
sense.
with us. Wanted to get your take on both what we are seeing here now as
All right,
President
now the
Biden
Muslim prayer begins.
takes off.
Allahu Akbar!
Yeah.
And then there goes the plane.
As we absorb that address.
Well, I think to echo Lawrence, you know, one
Well,
of the
I'm
things
telling
that
you,
is
I mentioned it
remarkable
already
is that
today.
this is the thing that didn't happen.
I
when
mentioned it
President
already
Biden,
today and the other
was
day, but
inaugurated.
Cicero,
Donald Trump
dude,
essentially
the opening
boycotted
scene.
the inaugural.
Arfo, you
and,
were right. Cicero
treated it
too.
as,
That's what we're kind of like hoping does not happen, but
the last time we saw Donald Trump,
they just walk it. It's
give an
I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to ruin it.
it was American
That's fine.
carnage. And, you
Is
know,
that Joy Reid? Is that
Allahu Akbar,
the
yeah.
notion
Allahu
that only his
Akbar!
presence makes America
Campaign
great.
slogan.
What makes America great is that he is
There you
running
go.
it. He's in charge of it. A few of the things that I will notice, but before I note that, I do have to note, just based on my text
Is
messages.
this Joy? Is this Joy?
Lorenzo Sewell, the Detroit pastor,
Oh, great.
his speech was quite
Helicopter's
over
a
the top,
little wobbly.
quite performative. He is,
Oh,
for those
wow.
who are asking, and including those who are texting me and asking you who he is the Detroit area pastor who held a rally, an event for Donald Trump during the campaign. at which it was reported as a black church, and many
so
of the
mad.
members are African American. But that day,
Y'all
the
black.
audience inside of the
How you
church
do-
were
how you call
white
yes,
MAGA
y'all
supporters who
black.
had been in a rally nearby. But the last things I'll
That's
say
right.
is,
Baklava.
it was a speech
Sounds
that was
delicious.
quite and I'm not
Sounds
sure
delicious,
what the point
Joe.
was, other than he is becoming
And
quite
Josh.
famous in MAGA world.
There's such a quiver in her
Donald
voice,
Trump
like
in
she's
this
crying.
address
Always.
Can we
declared
see-
himself
can we
to
see
be
I mean,
her?
why do you think they don't
No,
have
this
her
is
on
their
screen
stream.
right now,
unified
man?
Yeah.
not long after declaring that he would end
I'm kind of
diversity,
stuck on the
equity, and
Havlaka
inclusion in all
Baklava.
of
Josh, you need to
government,
get on that.
rename the Gulf
A
of
hell of
Mexico
vodka
the Gulf of
balaclava.
America.
Look, when I
and
win the
slight
election in
indigenous
2032, that's going to be
Americans
the
by
national dish of
returning,
America.
Mount
All right, here
Denali,
it
which
is.
is the
And the
indigenous name,
official-
to again be
It's
called Mount
Halavka
McKinley.
Akbar
McKinley
on a
being someone
balaclava.
who believed in something that Donald Trump
Halafka Akbar
repurposed for himself.
Baklava. Get it
Manifest
right.
Destiny, which
yeah.
is one of the
Sure.
most
I would
racist
buy that
concepts
baklava.
in the history
I would too.
of America. It
Just
was
give us
the,
Halavka vodka.
empire and
So,
That's all I
on our
want.
website-
It's just say
America
hella
had a
vodka.
right,
That's it.
and
On
in
our
fact, a
website, you
duty
can get
to
T-shirts,
colonize
you can
and
get
take over
Vladimir
non-white
Putin koozies,
places in the
and
world and own them.
baklava.
And he made that
Halafka
direct
baklava.
threat
You
You have
against
work to do.
the nation of Panama,
have a
which
lot of
owns the
work
Panama
to
Canal.
do.
And he
Our-
talking about
made
Panama.
sure that
Our
he
merchandising
lied
branding is
to
going to
the
be
late
on
Jimmy
point,
Carter
though, when we
for
get
having
to
made
it.
the deal to return
Okay,
it
yeah,
now
so she's
to
New
talking about
contender.
Panama.
who owns it.
No! Absolutely
To
not.
make it
No.
a unifier
No.
was much
She can have whatever hair
evidenced
you
in the
want her to
words that
have.
he said.
Pass. Still a
Former
pass.
President Biden and
Still a hard
former
pass.
First Lady Jill
Yeah.
Biden.
Yeah.
That is
New
something
contender.
called HMX-1 rather
Yeah.
than Marine 1.
Yeah.
Once
No,
it is
yeah.
the president
Oh,
on board,
yeah.
they are going to
Just
have
status-
a joint base
I hate
Andrews.
them
That's
so-
gonna be
I
a
hate them so
45-minute excuse me, that's a quick flight to Joint Base Andrews.
She's
and
at least
they're
got some
expecting to have
hair
sort
on
of, a short farewell with their nearest
Short
and dearest
farewell.
staff,
Bye,
before
Joe.
they are back
They're
to
going down
Delaware.
the street and then they're
Former
leaving.
Vice President, see, there's Joint Base Andrews. They're very
Causing
helpful with the map.
climate change
Former
with
Vice
that short of a
President,
trip. Could have just taken the
Kamala
subway.
Harris and her husband,
Yeah.
Doug Emhoff, will be
Could've taken a
flying
bus.
to California, to Los Angeles.
So is Trump about to
this
do
afternoon.
another
that
one?
C-17
What's going on here?
will be operated by an all-female U.S.
they-
Air Force crew. It's the first time an
If I heard her
all-female crew has
right,
operated
what
a
she said
C-17.
was that they're going to take the helicopter down to the airfield and then they're going to go their separate ways.
Yeah. But they're setting up another little presser
Even
here.
though weirdly Trump said during
Who
his
is?
inaugural that those
That
fires
the
were
if you
not fought.
rewind it a little bit.
I can't
They're also
rewind it.
That right there.
distributing
It's not
food to
YouTube.
people who have been
Yeah.
affected by the fires with the help of World Central Kitchen. What we're looking at here is Emancipation Hall. President Trump is expected
looks
to make
so
some
sad.
unscripted remarks to the
Oh, yeah,
crowd,
she's been
sort of the
crying all day.
overflow crowd from
Yeah.
the rotunda, who was not
She believes
in the
her own
room
bullshit.
to see him sworn in. But here at Emancipation Hall, we think that we will be getting unscripted remarks from him.
Oh, this is what we came here
Oh,
for.
yeah, baby, let's go.
don't think
Let's
it's
get some
Trump, though.
unscripted
Here
remarks.
for.
In the hall.
We didn't want no fucking teleprompters.
Who's speaking?
So he's about
Trump.
to enter
Donald!
Is it?
the stage,
Yeah.
but
Yes!
he's in
Okay.
the room.
They're
There
accepting
are about,
unscripted remarks, Timothy. We're about to get the
1,800
golden
people in all,
goose on this
1,300
show.
in this
We
room.
Wait,
figure it out.
Did we miss that?
But
We
you can
came
see
here to see
that
the
he's
same
about to come
unscripted moments
and be
we managed to
announced.
get
We
out of
got the
Trump.
Hooters
That
crew to
was
fly the
certainly an
helicopter.
extraordinary
That's
speech, but it
fucking
was
gangster.
cheered here in the hall, especially the Panama Canal comments,
What?
the comments about gender, DEI, all of the things that are cultural issues.
All of the
Two
hate.
genders, you hear
Standing
that,
ovations
Wokies? Two.
frequently
Not
from people here.
12,
Many
not
are the
72,
spouses of members of
1,
Congress, other
2.
invited friends.
Back to 2.
This is unusual, of course, because this is an indoor ceremony, but this has
For
a
the
lot of,
Mexicans.
less
Uno.
pomp and
Dos.
circumstance than the rotunda.
Oh, you
obviously.
speak French?
This is usually used
do.
for tourists and for other events up here as a
Oh,
visitor
you
center.
want it in German?
It was built
Ein
only
Right.
within the last
That's
decade.
it. You
really,
got
I can do it in
underneath
sign
the
language.
Capitol.
What?
So you can hear the cheers now as he is visible to people here and is about to be announced.
Is that Mike Johnson?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Get that fag off the stage.
Yeah, right. Hang on. I'm gonna write down that that gender.
Right
sign
now,
language.
already this morning, you can feel
Josh,
it
you
around
gave
the
me an
country.
excellent
You
idea.
certainly felt it here in the city.
Could be at a
America
next open
is
mic.
coming together and
roaring back again, and it begins today, as the president just told us. I know we'd all rather be gathered together on the National Mall with
This
hundreds
guy's a
of
simp,
thousands
bro.
of our closest friends.
He's not real.
But our disappointment is
What
well
a
overcome
fucking
with our
twat.
excitement
Get
for
this
the future
man
that
off
we feel
the
today.
stage.
We
have
want
a
He
chance
is
to
making
make
America
next 4 years
great
the
again.
most
He works with
consequential
Democrats like
period
a fucking
in our
race
nation's history.
commie.
And as Speaker of the House, it is my
not
great
important.
pleasure, my great honor.
Oh, is he going to him
introduce
now?
you the man who will lead us to this new golden age.
Here comes the unscripted
The
greatness
decisive
that we
winner
missed.
He's
of
got
the
a.
Electoral College.
It's like
and
in
the
Game of
popular
Thrones.
vote.
They have all the titles
The
they have to read
45th
off before they say
and
the person's
47th
name. That's what's
and the
happening
greatest
right now.
president of our
I was thinking
lifetimes,
of the
Donald J.
bulletproof
Trump.
glass on the side.
Where is he?
Where is he?
What if he's just like, fuck y'all, I ain't coming?
Coming down from the ceiling like Owen Hart.
Well, we know how that
Come
ended.
down like River
You might want to rethink that.
No, I meant it.
When he actually takes this stage or whatever, we'll go full screen. But yeah.
There he is.
Like we can't see him yet.
Raiden and
King of the Andals and the
Say
realm
what
of
you
the
will-
seven.
Say what you will about Trump. My God, we would not be getting these glorious unscripted moments with Kamala.
Oh no,
probably not.
inauguration would have been it. That would have been over.
Yeah, it would have been done.
I like it. They sent Biden off on his way, and they're like, fuck it. We got a party to go to. All right, come on, Donnie. Walk faster.
We fucking get there.
Let's go. Nah, you gotta slow walk him. You gotta
He
soak
is
in the
too.
pop.
Oh, look at Donald. So dismayed. Doesn't even know where he is. Doesn't know it's his turn to speak. Maybe you're outside for a while. Why is he not going to the microphone?
I think he's soaking it in. I would soak it in. A lot of Mormons soaking
Oh,
it
he's
in
telling
right now.
JD.
I know, he's telling JD, go, speak, pussy.
Well, thank you all so much for being here. And was that a hell of a speech or what? That was.
Hey, Donald put JD up.
That was a good way to start it off. You know, I didn't know exactly what the president would put in that speech, and I hoped to myself that he wasn't going to hold back. And
What the hell just happened?
MSNBC fucked you.
Okay,
Find
we,
another
luckily he's just speaking, not Trump. Oh, thank God.
Listen, I'll find a way, okay? It might not be
That's how
perfect.
they keep their dang subscribers
What kind of gay shit was that? Come on, dude.
And
MSNBC
the last
desperately
thing I'll
needs
say
that money.
Is, you know,
I
having
desperately
stood outside
need
for about
MSNBC,
5 minutes
okay?
to wave goodbye to the Bidens. Thank God we moved that thing indoors because
Until
it was
the
a beautiful
swamp gets
ceremony.
enough money
It was
to where
cold
we
as
can
hell
actually
outside.
get press
To
passes and
serve
video cameras to
the
stream this
45th
live,
and
so we can
47th
stream it
president of
live.
the United States.
We need
Donald
CNN
J.
and
Trump.
MSNBC.
We could make our own press passes and just see what happens.
Yeah.
I know people who've done that.
Swamp creatures, great guys, lovely guys.
This beautiful
Literally
sunny
just
day.
a laminated pass that
And
says press.
We blew it, and then I went outside and we were freezing. You would have been very unhappy. The sun was very deceptive, I will tell you. It is cold out. And I'm sort of saying, you know, that was so beautiful today. Maybe they should do it there every 4 years. Does that make sense? I don't know. Because, you know, the outdoor thing is really good, but it gets a little cold around this time of the year, as some people have noticed.
It's a little cold.
And,
It is cold.
A lot of times they suffer through it. There was no suffering in that room. It was 72 degrees. It was perfect with the best acoustics I think I've ever heard in a room. This is not so bad either. But I just want to say, you're a younger, far more beautiful audience than I just spoke to. And I want to keep it
Goddamn
off the
right we
record.
are.
I want to keep that
These
off
are his
the
people.
record. Because I don't want to have all those big shots.
You guys
up
are hot.
there. I don't
Nancy
wanna think
Pelosi
you're
in
more
there,
powerful
very
than
ugly.
them. You look
God,
better
is
than
she
them,
ugly.
And I love you.
I love you.
No, we just had a great time. We just had a great day.
I need that sound bited.
This was amazing. You know, when you think we took
We
a
need that
journey.
clip for the soundboard.
I mentioned in the speech, a lot of people said that was not a journey that was possible, and it was indeed possible. I didn't really know too much about what they were saying when they said that, but a lot of people felt it. And we hooked up with JD very early. I watched JD over a period of time. I endorsed him in Ohio. He was a great senator.
He hooked up with JD. He hooked up with my
very,
couch.
very smart. The only one smarter than him was his wife. That was the line of succession.
That's why they imported her ass with that
And now she's
H-1B.
great, and he's
Yeah.
great. This is a great, beautiful
Your
couple.
wife's gonna be
and,
my vice president by the time this is done.
unbelievable Career. I just said to him, you
Halafka
are very
unscripted
upwardly
Trump
mobile.
2032.
Because he
Hell
hasn't been
yeah.
doing it that long, but he picked it up so quickly. Remember, the first week was a little bit.
He's getting
like
that Lou Holtz,
The fake news was hitting him really
like
hard.
cheek,
And I
cheek.
said, "Ooh, this may be tough."
Thing
But
going on.
Clear in his
after
speech.
that, it was smooth sailing for him. He took on everybody. He took on the meanest. I don't want to use the word corrupt because we're into a new system. So let's wait till the corruption begins, because it will.
Oh my God.
But he
Oh
took on
God.
some pretty mean
It
people,
will.
and
It'll
he,
begin.
Handled it well. I want to also congratulate Mike Johnson for the job that he's doing.
Yeah, fuck Mike Johnson. Boo.
Steve,
Do better.
We gave him a majority of almost nothing. And then I said, to make it tougher on him, let me take 2 or 3 of the people, right? I said, he'll only have to suffer with that for about 3 months. How are they doing, by the way? Are they? Is that moving along? Totally unified.
Totally unified.
I said, do you mind if I take this one, that one, and a couple of others? He didn't mind. He could
Congratulate
handle it.
my
No, he's a
Johnson.
man that's liked by everybody. I've never met a man like this. You've got
El
two- how
Barfo,
many
your
is it,
Johnson's been through
219
way
or
too much.
220 or something? 220. And of the 220, 219
Sorry, the
really
El
like
Barfo.
him. I noticed he got 1 negative vote once about 2 weeks ago. But I think even 220 like him, if you want to know the truth. And that's very unusual. I know a lot of nice guys in Congress, and they have 35 people that hate him.
There
So
you
you
go.
have 35 people that hate
To the
you, and you only have
125
1 or
people
2
on
or 3
X.
votes.
There
You'll
you
have
go,
5,
Joe.
I think. But
Cheers.
that's going to be like...
Is X the only one up right now?
When we get to that 5 number, it's
Facebook
going to
is
feel
up as
like
well.
a massive
Okay.
majority.
It's showing no. It's
We-
just
you
showing
can
no
be
numbers.
really nasty
watching
to a
it.
couple of them at least. Yeah.
Doesn't matter
It's
if
gonna
it makes
feel
it
like
free. No
hitting
one
your
wants
head
it.
on the wall and stopping. It feels so good to stop, but he's done a fantastic job. And Steve Scalise is he's our hero because I was with him.
Real talk. I hope Massey didn't seal
You talk
his
about
fate.
being shot. I was with
be
him.
fine.
He got some bad ones.
so?
And,
Yeah.
his incredible wife.
If
and
APEC can't beat him, neither
she,
can Trump.
Really loves him.
Fair.
You never know about that. I've been with other people. They were doing poorly, and the wife is like looking at her watch. She can't get out of the hospital fast enough. How's he
Jeez.
doing? Oh, I don't know. He's all right. That woman was a mess. She was crying and crying.
Get him,
I'm going to take him. I told Steve when he
That
found out
woman
it was a
is
while.
a
That
mess.
woman right
That
there
woman
was the
would not
most
shut the fuck
blood
up.
they've ever transfused in any patient. They've never done anything like it. And here he is, the picture of strength, right? And he's been a great
Sure.
friend of mine. Right? With
Don't
a
ask him
family,
about his
because of a
hairline.
family. And what a job you did. It worked out pretty much.
So Johnson
pretty
and
much
Hair
better than
Guy's
we all
wives,
thought,
smash
right?
or pass, left to
And I did
right.
have a couple of things.
Is that
I'd like to
Johnson's
say that
wife?
were extremely
I don't know, but I'm
controversial.
assuming she is.
And between JD
Next to him
and
in the
Melania,
green?
Yeah.
and anybody
Would?
else that heard, please.
Would.
her.
Lisa's wife, I'd
It's
have to
such a
have her
beautiful,
like hit the
unifying
treadmill for
speech.
like a month or
Please,
two
sir,
before I
don't
said
say
yay.
these things.
Yeah.
Nope.
I
Wrong.
said, I'm telling you, it's going to play great.
You know, I'm
They
gonna
say
go.
you're right. For this
Josh,
group of
normally I'm
people,
not
it's
into
gonna
that,
play
but
great.
maybe it's the
You're
status
the only
thing.
ones I
Would.
hurt by not. Oh, but we had some beauties, didn't we, Melania?
But
She said,
guy's
sir,
wife, congratulations.
Cosby
Exactly.
said,
What status?
No, I'm only kidding. I better say I'm only kidding.
We're talking about status
one up
fucks here.
loud and clear. No, but she said, no, I think it would be terrible. It's such a nice speech. I think.
Where's
it's,
the former
it all
libertarian
depends
named
on your
RFK?
delivery. How was
He's
it
not there.
delivered?
No, it's on the blockchain now. RFK is the first libertarian to work in a presidential thing. So there we
She
go.
said it's such a
On the
beautiful-
blockchain.
Such a beautiful.
It's on the
speech. You
blockchain.
can't put things in there that you were going to.
Wouldn't it have been Justin Amash
I
though?
was going to talk about.
No, first
the
one to work in a
J6
presidential
messages.
campaign or a presidential
You'll be happy.
cabinet, whatever. You know.
Has he been
Amash never
confirmed
had
yet?
Action, not words that count.
I don't know. Has he?
He
I don't
will be
think so.
soon
A lot
enough.
of action.
No.
Yeah.
on the J6
Him,
house.
I'm not worried about. Tulsi, I'm more worried about.
Yeah. I got a random delivery of the
And I was
Epoch
going to
Times
talk
to my
about
house
the
with the
things that
cabinet
did
on the
Jerry
front
with
page.
the
So I'm
pardons
gonna
of
actually
people
take a
that
read at
were
that. I didn't order it or anything. It just randomly.
very,
I like
very
the Epoch
guilty of
Times.
very bad
Somebody
crimes,
ordered
like
it for you.
Aren't they owned
Yeah.
by Israel or something?
Unselect committee.
Ooh, I don't know.
thugs,
I don't know.
where
I don't know. I see
they
people talk shit about them.
literally, I mean, what they did is they destroyed and deleted all of the information, all of the hearings, practically not a thing left. They deleted all the information on Nancy Pelosi having turned down the offer of 10,000 soldiers. You
Trump
wouldn't
is the
have needed
closest
10,000.
thing we've
You
had
could
to a
have had
libertarian
500.
in the presidency.
Are they talking about January 6th again?
Because we may have
Yeah, I
a
think so.
million people
Probably.
that day, the people that were there. You don't see any photographs, but we have a lot of great photos. But you don't see those photographs. They don't put them in. They show the people at the Capitol. But I was talking about that. I was going to talk about that.
Well,
he said, please don't
the
bring
stream
it up
that I
again.
can see
You
of
can bring it up
MSNBC
tomorrow." I said,
hasn't
"Not
cut him
now in
off
front
yet.
of the
So
jury." I'll bring it up right now. You know, this little time delay is good because we're getting great reviews on the speech. Now watch. They'll take the speech and say, I didn't like it because he left there and he's talked to people. But we're giving you a little more information than we gave upstairs. But no, they pardoned a lot of people. They pardoned, before we even get to today, they pardoned, 33 murderers, absolute murderers, the worst murderers. You know, when you get the death sentence in the United States, you have to be bad because they don't give it much.
do you?
And he pardoned.
Unless you're in Texas.
Oh, I opened up a Tor browser and all of a sudden.
Texas and
crashed.
Florida both competing
Almost
for death
everybody
penalty capital.
Tim started going on the dark web.
Yeah, I did. Just-
Tim's like, I gotta get my dark web things.
Violence.
well, you know, sometimes you got to trick the internet so that you can watch things for free.
Children killed
That's
by
what I was
these
trying to
people.
do.
They pardoned them for whatever reason. He spared them.
Were you changing your
but they
location
didn't
to
spare
Britain?
The people that they killed. And, you know, who knows what
Brave
happens
has a
in the
Tor
future.
browser,
It's one of the
and I was
worst
just trying to
because
use
a lot of
that.
times they let 'em
Oh,
out
I
early
got
after
you.
that. You know, they say you're going to be in
I
for
put my
life.
VPN
All of
on
a
yesterday to see if
they
I
get
could
let
still
out
use TikTok. Nope.
for good behavior. And
Nope.
Then
I heard
go
it's
on
back.
the page. You know, it's one of
Really?
those little
I thought he
I
was
mean,
joking.
people in chat all day were saying it's
Talk
back.
about that.
I thought he was joking because they
But
were
I was
saying
really
he
gonna
was saying
talk
freedom of
about
speech is
the,
back.
The level of, you know,
Oh,
what's going on.
it does
Why are
say
we
thank you
doing
for your
this?
patience
Why
and
are
support
we
as real President Trump's efforts.
trying
TikTok
to
is
help
back.
A guy like Millie.
Yeah.
Oh my
Why are we doing
God.
Millie? He was pardoned. What he said, terrible. What he said. Why are we helping some
That's
of the
pretty
people?
insane.
Why are we helping Liz Cheney? I mean, Liz Cheney is a disaster. She's a crying lunatic and crying.
Agree with him,
He's
Johnson.
a
You
super
won't,
crying. I
bitch.
never saw the guy not crying. He's always crying. I looked at him. I remember years ago.
Look
he
at
was
Johnson looking
actually on
down
my
embarrassed
side.
like a pussy.
And then one day,
Try
you know,
not
when you
to
don't want to
acknowledge
kill
that.
people in wars.
You know
they
who
turn
wouldn't be
against
looking
them.
down
Liz
right
Cheney
now?
hated the
Thomas
concept
Massey.
of
You know who else would be looking
not
down?
going to
Me
war
if I
with
was up
everybody.
there.
Let's kill everybody. We spend a lot of money on military equipment. You know
And
where her
when
father
we hit
works, right?
2032 and I'm giving this speech,
but what she
Mike
did was
Johnson getting
incredible.
hoofed off that
Think of
stage.
it. They destroyed and deleted all of that information that went on for almost 2 years against Trump. And the reason they did, because it was all false. Like the person that said, I tried to strangle a Secret Service agent. That's one of the toughest human beings I think I've ever seen. I actually had a friend saying, please don't change that, sir. You are the coolest sucker in history. Remember she said, I put my hands around his neck.
Man, sucker.
Because he wouldn't go to the Capitol. Made up fiction. And I was rebuffed. And the guy on the right is a massive weightlifter. Probably stronger than me. Do you think he's stronger than me, honey? You know who I'm talking. Possibly stronger than me. Slightly younger than me. Like, I won't say how many years because I don't want to talk about that, but a lot of years. But I had a friend that said, why are you disputing that story? That's the coolest story I've ever heard. That I would attack a karate champion.
He goes off script,
Get
but I've heard
slightly
this story
rebuffed,
like
and
3
then throw
times.
my arms around
I
a guy
haven't,
with a neck
so
about
this is new
big.
to me.
Even though there are bars, you know, there are bars, you can't really do that anyway. So I wanted to talk about that. But all of that stuff got deleted. And the reason it got deleted is they were all caught in lies. You know, Secret Service testified, and they said it didn't happen. Actually, the two guys were very embarrassed. They're suffering because their friends are saying, did Trump really do that to you? But they gained a whole new respect for me. But it was just make-believe stuff, and there were a lot of make-believe stories made up. So rather than suffer the wrath, like the story with Nancy Pelosi, I offered her 10,000 soldiers. She knows it. She admitted it on tape that her daughter made. She's a videographer or whatever you call her. which I'm glad she is. Oh, she can't be in good stead with Nancy. But Nancy said it was my responsibility. As she's leaving the Capitol, she said it was.
This is reminding me of inauguration night, or not inauguration, the
Capitol,
convention
but I offered
night.
them
I'm getting tired.
up to 10,000 soldiers, even more.
some
One
fire.
Reminds me of
more
listening to
than
like
you
my
need, but
7-year-old
You needed
talk.
400 or 500.
Yeah,
400 or
Just
500.
goes
yeah,
on
bud.
and on and on.
Yeah,
More
bud.
than the number of people.
Kind of
there.
shifts from like, oh, remember?
But we
I want
offered
him to lob some
10,000,
grenades,
think of
damn it.
10,000 soldiers.
I mean, we kind of got a few grenades
J6
lobbed.
wouldn't be J6. There would have been no J6. But she rebuffed them. She didn't like it. No, she didn't like it.
It's like seeing
Maybe
Jordan
she
on the
wanted that
Wizards.
to happen.
Yeah.
But she's guilty as hell. And now we would have to go through the process because they destroyed all evidence. They deleted everything. There's virtually nothing left. The other fake story and so many other fake stories. And many people came out on our side. And those people now would got to find them. There's nothing left. So that's a criminal offense. If that were a civil case, it would be a criminal offense. If that happened civilly where you did that, it would be a criminal offense. So I decided I'm not going to make this speech complicated. I'm going to make it beautiful. I'm going to make it a unifying speech. And then when they said we have a
Fuck unity.
group
Send them
of
Tell
all
us
people
if
that
the
are
aliens are real.
serious Trump
I
Tell us
wish.
about the
yeah.
UAPs and
It's the time to
shit.
tell those stories.
My sign. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys have never met Ron.
He knows.
Boy, we got an alien on the show now.
So anyway, but
We got our own
seriously,
poll.
I like to. I think it was a tremendous success. I think we're very lucky we put it inside.
How do y'all look
Because
like
it is
cousins?
Really cold. We just
Fuck you.
went to the helicopter. out of
Tim is
respect
an alien.
That's
for
Ron.
something that's taken place for a long
Kaylee
time.
calls him Ron.
I guess
I like
As soon as we
this is
blew him
all
up.
these helicopters.
It's like, that's Ron.
Used to
Why is his
be
name Ron?
Ron.
Oh,
My alien Ron.
My
Well,
Ellie
it's
Ron.
Pretty old custom.
Oh.
And it's a beautiful custom.
He's
actually.
moving,
It's a
dude.
beautiful custom. I wish we could have had
Oh, he's going to fall.
a better
He's
relationship.
kind
I
of
wish we
deflated.
could
I want to
have
get
had
him
a
pumped
better
up with
relationship
helium.
between Republicans and Democrats. I was with Senator Schumer. I said,
Gonna
Chuck,
fuck
I
him
think
later.
it's time we all
Don't you
start
mean
getting along
what?
a little bit.
Element
Because it makes
59?
sense. I mean, we literally never get a Democrat vote. They never get a
Lazar.
Republican vote, almost.
I think that's
And,
what Bob Lazar's.
No,
element is.
it was like
Very
115.
shortly that
150,
we
yeah.
have-
I was
something
just
like that,
watching it the other
It's
day.
going to be a very beautiful bill. We're going to have a deciding, I would say, within a week or so, I think.
Look into his eyes and
it's
call it
gonna
a
be
beautiful
very
bill.
good bill.
Yeah,
You all know what
Good
it
bill.
is.
You better pass it,
So-
motherfucker.
beautiful
Good
Good bill, best bill. No bill like this.
Look at Johnson just like, I'm going to have
been
such a
off,
rough time with this
Yeah,
fucking thing.
his nuts are starting off like very close to the buzzsaw.
This has been a. Has there ever been anything like it?
JD became
There's
Vivek's
never been
VP.
anything like it. This
I
is
guess I
a
missed that
movement like no
conversation.
movement
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
during
you
poker.
missed a lot last night. We had a great talk.
Let alone this guy.
It was interesting.
I saw y'all in
Everybody's
there.
running
I
for
knew I had to
president.
wake up early, and so I
And if
said
they
no,
go out
and I still woke up
and they
late.
announce they're going to Arizona, they're going to Nevada, they're going to someplace.
Yeah.
If you have 200 or 300 people,
Yeah, they're in here
pretty
somewhere.
standard. Ronald Reagan would go out. I mean, outside of the last couple of days where people
Oh,
get
it's
a
kinda
little
quiet.
upset, but even then you have a couple of thousand people. If you're going to go someplace, any one of the swing states. any
Oh, I got
of
this
the
one just for you.
Other states, I mean, how about the non-swing states? We won Alabama by 48 points. We won Tennessee
That's
by
for you, Rob.
massive numbers.
I didn't hear that.
We won by
Oh,
numbers
okay.
that-
I'll turn it up.
Nobody's ever seen numbers like that. And, you know, places like California.
Can you guys hear that?
but it's- when
Yeah.
they send out, like,
Okay,
the
for some
ballots,
reason, y'all, I got the
nobody
audio
knows
coming
where the
through
hell
here, but
they're
your
sending
sounds are
them,
coming
and then
through
they come pouring
my
back
headphones.
the whole
Oh, that's
thing.
weird.
That is
Now,
weird.
They passed a law in California that if you work in an election bureau and if you so much as ask for a voter ID, if you say, "Sir, ma'am, could I please?"
Bro, this
look at your
cannot be
voter
real.
ID?" They have the right to. put you in
100
jail.
executive
They're
orders in
not
one
gonna
day.
get it. There's only one reason that happens.
Bro,
They
we could
wanna
like,
cheat.
if he's gonna
So
do
they
that
had
live, it could have
where
been like
voter
a
ID
whole day
wasn't
event.
accepted. But now, if you even
I know, it's
ask
so
for, this
exciting.
is seriously a bill that was just signed, passed
Keeping a
in-
tab?
in
What
the
is this?
legislature, and it was signed.
Okay.
And I think
It's
when we
funny,
get things
it's
cleaned
funny
up
that
and
you
we
owe
get
us.
back
Is
to
that what's
a little
happening?
bit of normalcy, I'm gonna ask
running
the
a
speaker
I got,
to get
we'll drink to
involved
that.
because
I'll drink to that, yeah.
of California.
Run up the tab.
You know, if you look
Running
at
up
my
the tab.
numbers with Hispanic, we're at 56%, and we were winning. We won the Texas border that had
Oh,
never
the
been won.
speech
As the
Or,
governor
never
said,
mind.
he's doing a good
He
job.
does
the
some
governor,
fade
by
away.
the way, of Texas.
I have another stream open.
As
I'm
the
waiting
governor
for
said,
commentary.
It hasn't. Oh, did I get lucky?
See, look, there you go.
Here he goes. He's going off stage.
Supposing I said, he's not here, but
thought
the
he was
governor of
done.
Texas has done a terrible job. Wow, look at you. We couldn't get you up in the front row, I tell you.
They buried his ass.
Supposing I
He's
said,
there.
JD, the governor of Texas, is not doing his job. You heard what I said. See, I didn't.
JD got
you were
nervous
there.
for a
I said
second.
he's
Did you see
doing-
that?
He's doing a great job. He's doing a phenomenal job. But now you're going to have a partner that's going to work with you.
That was weird.
Because you didn't have.
Right.
Not
right.
only didn't he have
Looks
a partner,
like George Bush in a
he had
rejuvenated
people
mask.
selling the wall.
Texas man.
Right? We
They're all
have a
family out
fence
there.
structure that we worked on, the governor worked on with me. And I didn't love it, to be honest with you. I wanted
Greg
a nice,
Abbott needs to stand up when the
precast
president's talking to
concrete,
him. Have some
40,
fucking
50
respect.
feet high, like a, beautiful. Could have been a T-shirt.
Hear that,
white
Pearly?
shirt. I love construction. I wanted that sucker to go up maybe 50, 60 feet. It would have looked beautiful. A nice Y shape. And they said, the problem is, sir, they climbed that like a rabbit. I said, what do you mean? No way. And they brought some of these guys out. They climbed it like and
rabbits.
the other thing is you hit it with acid and the thing will disintegrate. They have things for concrete. So they needed very hardened steel, very special steel.
Bro, cartels out here
They did
hitting
7,000
walls
pound
with acid
concrete
to
inside
get
that
people
steel.
over.
unit.
Walls
And
with
then
acid.
they
See,
have
this
a
is why we need the
rebar
Predator drone
that's
them in
the
their
toughest,
apartments.
Steel made.
I hit some
Very
acid
Either
the
you're
other
fighting
night.
the cartels
So
or
there's
you're
like very little
harboring the
cut.
cartels. And if you're
So-
harboring
and
the
then they put a
cartels,
anti-climb panel
it's
on top. I
very
hated
tragic
it.
that you die, but you
I said,
earned
it's
that
so
privilege.
unattractive.
That's very tragic, and I
said,
hate
why
that
would
for you.
work? I don't believe it works.
I
And went
do.
to watch the
Well,
Border
you should have
Patrol
thought about
gave a
that
display.
before you
We
harbored
had
terrorists
actually
in your apartment
two sets of
complex,
climbers.
suckers.
The guys that climb up walls with
Just some
drugs in their bags,
suckers.
I mean, they got like 60, 70 pounds of drugs, and they
Suckers.
go as fast as you can walk. They go bip, bip, bip. Or we have Mount
bop, bop.
Everest type climbers. And
Beep,
honestly, the
bing,
drug
bong.
guys were much better. I couldn't.
Sorry, Brandy was like, where
The
are you
drug
guys
guys
live?
blew
Yep.
them away, right? But it's true. The
Blowing
anti-climb
away
panel,
the
they couldn't get
competition,
around it.
Brandy, that's
They
where.
just couldn't. When you didn't have it. So
I'm
sometimes
gaining and
you
losing Joe
sacrifice
Hanush's
beauty
vote
for
by the minute.
efficiency. And we did. So we built this wall, and we built over 500
The most
miles
important
of
vote
wall.
of
That's
my
why we have such
lifetime.
good numbers. The famous chart that came down very thankfully. The chart that came down on my right, Governor.
The chart that came
Had I
down, he
not
was
looked
very
over
thankful
there,
for
I'm not
that.
speaking right now.
Chart.
You might be speaking here. You want to know the truth? You, JD, have got a lot of great people in this party, but I got very lucky. But we had the best numbers we've ever had. But I bought, what happens is when you fill it up, it's like water. You fill it up.
You know
Now
who
we
we
have
ain't talking about right now as a
571
great
miles of
governor?
wall.
Ron
And they would always
DeSantis.
say,
Okay, true.
when we
Ron
renovated the wall,
DeSanctimonious.
so there'd
Yeah,
be
suck
like
it,
a
free
piece
state of Florida,
plywood
chat.
sitting there for 60
Bullshit.
years.
Free state of
or
Florida.
A 2x4
I'll be coming
sitting
back in
for
June.
60 years on the ground and
Open
rotting.
carrying on my way to the airport while
Because,
smoking
and they say, "You didn't
illegal
build a new wall."
marijuana
They
so
were
I can remember what freedom
50
tastes
feet
like
up in
before I
the
hop
air,
on the
30
plane
feet
and come to
sections,
commie
50 foot
Florida.
sections, all steel, all
You can't
concrete, all
stand with
everything.
his
Nate
honorary
Halak
whiteness.
around
They
again.
don't
You're
even know what
goddamn
it
right.
says.
We're gonna get some.
What the hell?
We need
Doesn't
some
take that
sun.
long.
I'm gonna get some
They're all
sunshine
wired
in
for
my
all
life.
the
I'm gonna go
equipment.
real
We put wires
brown.
and
I'm gonna
everything
get
so they
stopped
can
when I
easily
get back
wire
at
for
the
all the
airport. They're gonna go me
different
through
types of
extra screening. I'm gonna get my
equipment. If there's a
cavities
doubt,
all
we have
searched.
to
It's gonna be
wire.
great.
Whenever
Making
you
America
just look,
great
you just
again.
find the wires all over the place.
Say you
like
should
that,
get
so
checked
we can
every
just
6
hook it up.
months.
We don't have to.
I see. I just gotta
wires
fly
on the
twice a
outside,
year.
which
I'll get
we
my
do
I'll
well,
get my
right?
prostate
So
looked
anyway,
at
so
for sure.
we built an extra 200 miles.
Just gotta
of
keep my
wall.
beard growing long. They're gonna be
And the
like,
governor
sir, we
wanted
need to
to
take
buy
you
it. He
aside
tried to
for
buy it, and they wouldn't sell it. to
Random.
him. He wanted to put it up.
some
put it
extra
up, put it
security
up in 3 to
it's
4 weeks,
screenings.
200 more miles,
No, these are
because
totally random, sir. I
when you do
promise.
it,
There's
now
nothing to
you
do
just
with
keep
your
going
darker than
further up,
khaki
further
skin
up,
and your
further up,
brown,
getting
big brown
around.
beard.
So we did an extra 200 miles, and
No, the Desh Joshua
it
does
was
not
all wall.
affect our opinion of you at
And
all.
They announced that they're not going to put it up, and that's when I realized they wanted open borders, and that's when I realized that people are going to come pouring through the wall like nobody's ever seen before. But you've seen it. A lot of you are here
Atlas,
because
that's
of
only
that.
'cause credit
I
is
made it my
racist.
number one issue. They all said inflation was the number one issue. I said I disagree. I
Apparently.
think people coming into our country
like showing
from
up on
prisons
time.
and from mental
Racist as
deportations is a bigger issue for the people that I know.
Racist as hell.
And I made it my number one. I talked about inflation, too.
And I made it my
How
number
many
one.
times can you say that an apple
He's
has
talking about
doubled
the
in
strategy
cost?
of making
I'd
which
say
top
it,
important
and I'd
topic
hit it
is
hard, but then
yeah,
I go back to
inflation.
the
I guess
fact
you
that
could
we
say
don't
people
want
worrying over the border causes
criminals
more
coming
inflation
into our
too, I
country.
guess.
We don't want the jails of
No, how does that
every
make sense?
country in the
Inflation
world
is the increase
actually
of the money supply,
being
basic
deposited into
economics.
the United States.
Okay,
And that man
how is
had
it?
us suffering.
How is immigration
And
linked
he
to
did an
inflation?
Well, because
unbelievable
if you're
job. Hey,
coming
he
over
was a
to the
very
border
popular
and you're
governor, but now
taking
he's
up
like
the
an
benefits
unbeatable
and
governor
everything like
because of their
that,
border
then
policies. He
you're
was
contributing to money,
fantastic.
like the public money
Democrats
being
told
spent.
me that immigrants can't get illegal immigrants can't get
Governor Abbott
any benefits.
He's a great man,
Illegal
great
ones that
leader.
get the benefits.
And
Look at him still
but it
sitting
did
down
make
like
him
a
very
sack of
more-
shit.
Did you do it?
I know,
What
what a disrespectful fuck Greg
I'm not
Abbott is.
serious
Stand
about
up. The
politics,
president is
too.
talking to you, sir.
It's self-preservation.
Like, it's just him.
Like, look, everybody
Them-
around him
because
is
the
standing
people
up but him.
demanding
What
it.
does he
The
think?
people
He's
of
fucking
Texas are
special?
demanding it.
Fucking
The
Look at him
snowflake?
smiling like some
anyway,
fucking
so
piece of shit.
we built it.
Like, ha 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 ha.
They
Fuck
wouldn't
you,
let
Donald. I'm
us
not
use
standing
it.
up
They
for
wouldn't
you,
let
you
the
piece of
governor use
shit.
it. And other
There's like
governors,
there's like
they wouldn't let
10
him use it.
people that are watching
But he
this
was
right
the
now.
leader
They're
of
like,
the
yeah, what an
pack.
asshole.
And,
They don't know.
we heard about a month ago that
That
not
makes it
only
even
wouldn't they let
funnier.
us use it,
And
they
then
were
they're like
selling
big
it
Trump fans. They're gonna go tell their people like, I saw he didn't fucking stand
5
whenever the
cents on the
president was
dollar
talking to
then,
him. I
but today
fucking
it
hate
would
that
cost
piece.
more
of
We
than
ain't
shit.
vote for him
$2
next time.
That motherfucker's
The Democrats get
disrespectful. I can't understand why
And it was
Donald
just
Trump didn't go
sitting
down
on the
and
ground,
shap
and
his
that does
ass.
not do
He
well
wouldn't
for
stand
the
it. He's a
whole
piece of
thing.
shit.
But he was just sitting
Piece
on
of
the ground,
shit. That's for
and I heard
fucking
about
sure.
it.
That's for damn
And
sure.
I called
Piece
the
of
governor,
shit. Wouldn't
and I
even
called
stand
a
up
lot
for the
of
president
people,
when you
the
talk to
Attorney
him.
General.
Fucking loser.
And here's the story. They were
Here's
going
the
to buy
story.
it.
Story
Here's
all
the
about
story.
how
They were going to buy it for 5 cents on the dollar or less.
You owe me a Johnny
5
Walker
cents
in
on the
black.
dollar? What? Whoa, hold up,
We'll
pause.
sell it to you for 200 cents on the dollar. In other words, it will cost you twice as much, so it's 200 cents on the dollar. I said, can somebody explain
Fuck
that
out
to
all
a
y'all
judge?
loser
I
countries.
mean, how corrupt is that? You'd think they'd say maybe we'll sell it to you for 20 cents, 30 cents, but not 200 cents.
200
So
cents
they were
is
going
just
to buy
way too
something
much.
for 5 cents, and they were going to sell it to us for a fortune. They were going to make it would be, they'd have it down that in Fortune magazine, they'd put it of the deal of the year, okay? You buy something like that. But it was so corrupt and so horrible. And
So corrupt,
when we told
so
that to the
horrible.
administration, they didn't care. They just kept going forward. They couldn't care less.
This is why he let JD go first.
And they
He's like,
kept
I'm
going
going to be up
forward.
there a
They knew
while.
that they were trying
I'm
to
just
sell
gonna
it
go
back to us.
on
They would
and
have sold
on.
it back to us. You would have.
You better go.
You would have paid
Might
probably
not get a
50,
chance.
60 cents. Who knows? But they were going to use it for scrap metal, but then they made a much better deal. They could just buy it and sell it to us for 15, 20 times what they paid. 20 times, think of it, like 20 times what they paid. And we wouldn't let it happen. And the governor with his attorney general, Ken
Going back to
Paxson,
this guy.
they made a fantastic, they're a good lawyer. He's pushed around pretty good by people, right?
Piece of
I said, "You
fucking
got
He's
that-
pushed
you
around
got
by
that
people
attorney
pretty well.
general,
What was
but you
that
leave him
shit?
alone." But Ken, the governor, went to court, and a judge actually
That's Teddy
became
Christian next
incensed
time I see him.
and actually
Hey, you're
called
such a
for an
pushover, dude. You
investigation.
let all
How
these
could a
people
thing
push
like
you
this
around?
happen?
What the fuck, dude?
So
Grow some
he
balls.
stopped it. So we're waiting to put that wall up. And now that you have a new president, that wall will go up so fast. The governor will complain, sir. This is Greg Abbott, sir. Please, the wall is going up too fast. Please don't do that. You know the story about winning? No, we're going to win too much. We're winning too much. Please. Always love that one. We'll do this with the wall.
Oh, I know that one. I've heard that one so much
The wall
recently.
is going up too fast. We can't
No,
take
stop
it. We just
winning.
can't take it.
Don't.
No.
Don't.
I think you'd be
Stop.
very
It's
happy
you're
if the
winning
wall
too
goes
much
up
too fast. We
right?
can't handle all the
But we'll
winning.
get that dude, and we'll work with you on that. But it was a great decision by a great Texas judge, right? And it was beautiful, beautiful to watch. We stopped them right in
Bro,
the track.
he's never gonna
And
mention
they were literally
Joe ever
loading the
again.
stuff onto
He's
trucks.
just
It was
gonna
terrible. Honestly, it was terrible.
No
And he
reserve,
wouldn't take it.
nothing.
So
He's
I'm so
just
glad I
walking
mentioned
off.
that they have a really good governor in Texas. And I swear I didn't know he was here. I swear to you, it sounds like a setup. I didn't know you would end. Did I get lucky? I said the right thing. Because there have been moments when I wasn't so happy with him, you know? But not too many, I can tell you that.
So this is a a
Good to see
warning
you,
there,
Peter.
Greg.
Great.
Either you
But I
stand
just
up,
want to thank everybody. You've been.
or there's going to be problems.
I recognize so many of you. It's so crazy. But this has been a long journey. This was a journey that started in 2015, probably started 20 years before that. People used to say, you're going to run for president? You're going to run? And I always said, no, 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 I don't want. And then one day I said, let's give it a shot. And what I talked about then was the border, too. I think it
Even
probably
better,
was
Joe
the
Hanoush.
number one issue.
Not
for
only
me.
does Trump have rum in the
Back
name, it also has
2015,
rum.
2016, I talked about the border. And now I talked about the border, but this border is much worse. We fixed the border. It was totally fixed. There was nothing to talk about. 2020,
Oh, yeah. Is Angela doing
by the way, that election was totally rigged, but that's okay. It was a rigged election. You know, the only thing
It was a rigged election.
Showed how bad they are, showed how incompetent, and frankly,
see her live, right?
historically, this is a much bigger event. If that would have gone like it should have, the bad thing about it
they
is
not
some
streaming
bad
the
things happen,
inauguration
like a lot of
party?
people in our country that wouldn't be in our country right now. So that's the bad part. But I will say that it started in 2015, and right from the beginning, we went to the top. The day one, they announced Trump, and Trump went to number one and stayed there for the whole primary. And then we took on Hillary. She didn't look too happy today. We took on Hillary.
He noticed that too, dude. She did. She looked like a bitch. She looked like such a fucking bitch.
We did much better the second time in 2020. You know, we got millions more votes. We got millions, like 10, 12 million more votes than we
You
did
guys,
the first
you
time.
know, where's the information
No
on
president has
the
ever gotten
LP's
that many more
inauguration
votes.
party?
I got like 9 million more than
On their
Let me see what I can
ever
do.
gotten.
Yeah,
And
see what
they
you
said
can
we
find.
lost.
I don't see them like live
And because
streaming
of
it
that,
anymore.
I said to Melania,
Yeah, 'cause
what
it's
do you
not
think?
till like 6:30, 7:30
And she said,
tonight.
"You wanna
We
do
got
this
hours
again?"
left.
Oh, it's later.
And had
Yeah, it's
lost,
later.
and
It's
had
an
I thought we
inauguration
lost, I wouldn't
party.
do it
The
again, 'cause
parties
that's like
happen
the
at
ultimate
night.
poll, right?
We're getting drunk now.
But
I
I
don't
knew
know.
how well we did it.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
we made it too
that's why
big, too big. It was so big. They
I got shit to
tried.
do
They
after
tried.
this.
They tried like hell.
Why would they schedule a party during the national championship? That's all I'm saying.
They tried. They tried.
Because they don't
to
give
do
a
it,
fuck about
and,
your gay
around
football
9:02,
fucking
they
fag
gave
shit,
up. Last
Rob.
time
They don't.
They did bad things. At this time,
Bunch
they
of
just
grown
said,
ass
you
manhandling each
I don't know
other.
if you saw Mr. Speaker in Washington.
Bunch of people are going to be
Their
like, "Hi,
placards, they were
welcome
all
to
set
Chick-fil-A."
March. They thought
They haven't found that gorilla escaped out of his
gentleman
door
asked
and
me, a
punched
very
you in the eye.
respected gentleman asked me yesterday, how come the polls
We can have
were
Real
so low?
SwampCast be a
They
verified
showed you winning, but
organization
not in a
on
landslide.
on
said,
X,
because
and we'll
people
get a
that are
gold
true
badge,
Trumpers are so
$2,500 in
angry
free
at
ad
the
credits.
whole polling system
Wow.
and at the writers,
List
fake
hiring,
news,
priority support,
that they don't
etc.
want to talk to anybody.
It's only
So when they call
$120 a
somebody
month.
from Trump. Who
That's
you
honestly
voting
not
for?
too bad.
They say it's none of your business. I'm not telling you.
They've got an annual
And
pass.
that was probably
$2,500 in
of the
free
people that
ads.
called.
I mean, that
So
kind of makes
they would discard that
Free ads
one,
ain't bad.
and they didn't show that.
And we get a gold check
And
mark.
Then when the
Yeah.
election happened, you know,
That makes
the
us
vote came,
official.
and it was much,
And you get
much
those,
higher than,
you know,
we're
like
gonna
the
win, but
Timcast
they
people,
thought
they all have like
they
little
really thought- but
Timcast
they couldn't
logo
believe
next
the
to
one
their
man said,
name.
I mean, it
You
was
can
so
assign
much higher.
people to your
We won all 7
organization.
swing states.
Hell yeah.
We won the
Just put
popular vote
tits.
by millions of votes, which is hard for a
Uh-huh.
Republican.
People
I'll
would
tell
be
you
like,
who
"Ooh, I
came
like
through.
that
The
org."
unions came through. The auto workers were great. The Teamsters were great. The firemen were great.
Yeah, Mitch. Loving the
I think
Eagles.
almost every union was great. The only
Welcome
one
to
that
the
weren't
Bird
great,
Gang,
although
baby.
Sean
Can't
was
hear you,
great
Mitch.
as the
Can't hear
Teamsters,
you.
the head of
You're
the-
muted.
Sean O'Brien,
Are you
the head
looking
of
at the
Teamsters,
wrestling
was
chat right now?
fantastic.
Because that's what's being discussed.
I'm looking at
generally
the
speaking,
chat
the head
for
of
our
the
actual
union
stream
was
that we're
against
on,
Trump, but the
recording live right now,
with
Mitch.
us
Oh,
for like
shit.
80-85%. Look what we
Yeah,
did
no,
with the
everyone's
auto workers in Michigan.
trolling
Look
me
what
with
we did
that
with
right
the
now.
Teamsters.
Thanks to you,
Presidential
Jacques.
candidate
Teamsters were
Halafka,
unbelievable.
football is
They
gay.
were
You're
a
goddamn
solid
right.
Democrat vote, and they voted for Trump. So we
Let's
had a
go
great experience. This has
Birds!
been. Now we have to go to work and get it done. because
Make
we have
merch.
to do
Start with the
something that's
Halafka
gonna be great.
Akbar
We're going to
box.
turn our country around, and we're going to turn it around fast.
That's
and
it.
I think this was a
You
better
want to get people to
speech than
clap
the
for
one
you?
I made
Just say,
upstairs. Okay.
we have to do something.
I think this was better,
Say that.
JD. I think this was much better.
Where's Pence?
And I got to see my friend.
Oh, he's crying.
So, Governor, take care of yourself. You call me. We'll
He's
start
out, dude. He's
working,
retired for life.
You know what that means with him? He's going to be calling me tomorrow morning at about 6. And I said, how about next week? You call me and we're going to get it started real fast. We'll really help you a lot. You've done a fantastic job protecting something which is it's not supposed to be for the states. And amazing job you've done. Thank you very much. And I want to thank everybody. And I have a first lady who's been incredible.
She sucked the chrome right off my curler hip, let me tell you.
I shouldn't say this.
Oh,
I'm going to get hell
say it.
when I say this, but her feet are
absolutely aching. You know those.
Oh,
heels?
this is that. Wait a minute.
I thought that was going
And
somewhere else.
We thought we were leaving. We were going home. Sir, would you be able to go down and say hello to some of your other fans that are here? I said, oh, I didn't know that. Wow. Did you get to see pretty clearly the picture, I hope? Good. That's good. But because you wouldn't want to make the same speech again, right? But she said, darling, I love you so much, but my feet are killing me. I said, honey, let me just see how far it is. I asked the person. Oh, not that long, maybe 400 or 500 yards.
He's a
That's
guy
5
after
football
all.
fields.
That's right.
I said, can you make it? She said, we're going to make it no matter
Baby,
what.
I'm going to
We're
rub
gonna
your
make
feet
it
so
'cause we have
good.
to go."
I'm gonna come.
I'm gonna rub your feet so good.
And then we went out to the helicopter, though, just prior to this and said goodbye. And it's a custom, and the wind is blowing like crazy. And with the hat that she's wearing, she almost blew away. We almost lost off her. She was being elevated off the ground. She almost blew away. No. So we all appreciate it because she's been a great first lady. A beautiful and a great first lady. And they love our first lady. You know, JD, whenever I make a speech, I see hundreds of times, we love our first lady, we love, and they do, and they should. She's great. So I just want to thank you very much.
His presidential candidate, Joshua Halak, a foot guy as well.
I felt that, I said,
No, I'm an ass man. I'm sorry.
The A treatment,
The ass
B
is where it's
treatment, the
at.
C,
We all.
the D, or the F. You know what the F is? Hello, everybody.
dudes
Thank
are
you
the
for being
weirdos
here.
of the,
Bye-bye. I gave you the A+ treatment.
He's
Thank
welcome.
you. Thank you all. Thank you,
Thank
Governor.
you.
Thank you all
Thank
very
you.
much. Appreciate it.
Stand the fuck up next time, Governor.
Do you like this one?
I'm disappointed there's no Kid Rock.
Yeah.
Oh, with the ball, the guy in the back. Yeah, that would have been a way more gangster way to leave.
My name is Kid.
Like that would have been like.
Kid Rock really is the Michael Bay action movie.
Josh is a Burka man. As long as it's got an ass, he'll fuck it.
Man, them goats, you know, they get me right.
Bah. Where the hell did Rob go?
I don't know. He stepped away and pulled himself off.
He had to get the baklava.
They really want you to eat this chip, Mitch.
Yeah, I understand what I did to what Brandon's vendetta is against me.
Baklava.
I was trying to see if I could get the MSNBC commentary back, but even on their channel, this is their channel, and there's no
They're
commentary.
firing everybody right now. They're like, we're going
We
out of
can
business.
watch it. We just have to, pay a subscription fee or whatever.
The big Spirit of Halloween thing is going to go up at
This
MSNBC
guy's live.
any day.
Gay bars all over Moscow like a month ago. No, I'm fully aware of that. Yeah.
Something about gay bars. I don't know. I'm interested.
Was
What?
that Vosh? Is that
Yeah.
Vosh?
Yeah.
Now I talked about the border, but this border is
That's right, motherfucker. I bet you never have. You've never been inside the big rainbow tent.
What is he doing?
What the
fuck?
What?
I don't believe you.
He's yelling at somebody in his chat right now. You've never been in a gay bar like me.
Big rainbow tent.
It's a big rainbow tent.
Where's Rob when we need to say clip that? God damn.
Like when the one song plays and everyone's like Freddie Fazbear song, but the song is like 200 years old or something. What's it? Troubadour's March? I don't remember the name of the song.
Oh, they're talking about the music. All right, never mind.
Alright.
But like that song's been around forever.
I'm trying to find some other commentary channel.
Damn.
The song that plays when his face lights up on the left-hand side of the screen through the door when your power
Ben Shapiro's doing an ad read right now.
Rob, you missed us talking about the big rainbow tent.
Yeah, you fucking missed it.
You missed the big rainbow tent.
Oh, well, sorry. There was almost a brown surprise in my pants, so I had to.
Oh, boy.
Go.
What does he got?
Coming up this afternoon before he returns to the White House and
Speak
to
with your
the
whole mouth.
inaugural balls.
What?
Inaugural balls, dude?
Inaugural ball.
Got him.
Fuck the inauguration. Can you just play FNAF? Do you think if someone got Donald Trump to play FNAF, it would jump scare him to hell?
I don't know what he's talking about. All right.
I don't know.
Double
Vosh
hockey
just
stick.
sounds
Sorry,
crazy.
Yeah, Vosh just is retarded. Why are we watching Vosh anyway?
Because there was nothing else on.
This is what happens when you open up your relationship in the way he did.
Of course,
What did he
When
do?
you're a total cuck. When you're a total cuck. Isn't he a cuck?
He's
Isn't
a horse
Vosh a
fucker.
cuck?
He's a horse fucker,
Oh no!
just like
Oh,
Tank.
Vosh is the horse fucker. Sorry, I'm thinking of a
Yeah,
different guy. Never
The
mind.
lolicon horse fucker.
Yes. Okay. He's that's
horse
Vosh.
fucker.
Sorry.
Are you okay today, horse fucker?
No, he's not.
Which one was the one that had Destiny? Was the open relationship one?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
But that's okay. All of these fuckers are going to Gitmo now. Donald Trump's in office. We're not doing this shit in Donald Trump's America anymore.
Yeah. Okay, looks like he's got ABC. Let me see if I can find that one. No. What is so Rob missed a bunch. I want to catch him up. What was Trump's speech about? I fell asleep halfway through it.
Nothing of any importance.
We're just going to war with all of South and Central America.
Yeah, he didn't talk about any of that. That would have been more interesting.
See, we're taking Greenland, we're taking Mexico, we're taking Canada. Putin has bricks, and we're gonna have cum. It's gonna be great. There's gonna be so much cum.
Panama.
Lick my balls! Yeah!
Commutation, but it means that they will be out of jail, of course, if this reporting stands and Trump doesn't change his mind between now and the time.
Okay, they're talking about the pardons, but hold on. We got some groundbreaking reporting.
You've been out here for more than 900 nights.
900 nights.
American patriots, some of the strongest patriots that America has to offer. They have prosecuted them and tried to silence their
she'll go in the
voices
building
and put
again.
them in prison for crimes
Oh,
they
yeah.
didn't commit. Most
She's
of them
still
have
in the
no
fucking
criminal
building. Look
history
at her.
whatsoever. We have given them,
She
in
can higher
900
than I
days, we
am.
have given them a voice in which the government tried to take away from them. And that's what we're out here to do. We're here to make sure that these men and women are set free and that their voices aren't silenced, that their stories
Talking
will
about
be
the J6
heard.
protester?
And
Yeah.
we want our J6ers home.
And now, of course, the Department of Justice.
The
and
Department of
others will
Justice.
Say, look, all of the people who are serving time here are going through a fair process or have gone through a fair process.
True.
But even within the Republican
True.
Party, there is
Who's this
a
Irish
definition
piece of
argument
shit?
as to say,
Get him out of here.
Should everybody be pardoned, or
Is it-
should
so this is what happened to James
folks
Corden?
who, for
Give me a
instance, people
friggin'
who
pardon.
attack
CNN's
police
version of
officers,
James
Oh, there's
Corden.
Bernie.
members
There's
of
Bernie.
The Oath Keepers militia. There's even some within the Republican Party who say those folks should not be pardoned. Do you think everybody should be
They
pardoned?
shouldn't be pardoned.
I absolutely think everyone should be pardoned because, you know, you say that there were violent crimes.
All
that
right. While we're
happened that
talking
day.
to Meredith over here, I'm gonna
Yes,
use the
there
bathroom.
were.
Oh, okay.
But 90% of what the government considered violent crimes were patriots simply trying to protect other Americans. And as far as a fair process, absolutely not. None of these J6
Yeah, no, they've
have
been
gone through
held.
a fair
They've been
judicial
held.
process in this country.
Time
they have been
served.
stonewalled.
Yeah.
They have not been allowed to present evidence so that they could prove their innocence.
Right,
Everything
They
they've
should all
tried
be
to
made
do has
generals in the new
absolutely
Trump
been
militia.
held against
Here we
them.
go. They put up a
Exculpatory
video.
evidence has been.
This is why we need a production team. They went ahead and clipped the video of their reaction to the inauguration. So let's go.
The second inaugural address did, in my take on it, was that it had more of a vibe of a State of the Union address than an inaugural address, I think in part because it was indoors. And that made it sort of feel like he was addressing a joint session of Congress, even though he wasn't, even though this was an inaugural address. President Trump spoke in his sort of trademark low monotone, gave his list of grievances. Among his grievances this time was an assertion that there was not even a token effort made to fight the Los Angeles fires.
You like
which
that
was
music
a
in the
very
background?
unusual assertion. If this inaugural address is
Boring.
remembered, I think, as a
Let's go to the blonde woman. See if she's got something important to say.
We lost Cecile Richards today. She lost her battle with an aggressive form of cancer. And this statement came out as I was starting to sort of take notes on the speech. Her family quoted her.
This is what you have to say about the
If
inauguration?
you'd like to celebrate Cecile today, we invite you to put on some new.
What?
I don't know.
They're just, who the fuck's
Orleans
this? I mean, I'm
Jazz,
not trying
gather
to
with
be rude,
friends
but-
and family over a good meal, and remember something she said a lot over the last year. It's not hard to imagine future generations one day asking, quote, when there was so much at stake for our country, what did you do? The only acceptable answer is everything we could. If that moves you in any way, we now know where help might be needed. Trump had the most detailed policy announcements on the border. I'm actually going to quote one more person here. Katie Rogers of the New York Times tweeted this as that section ticked through, quote, as Trump disparages migrants as criminals.
That's what Psaki has to say. This lady sucks.
Normal times, the inaugural address is actually not political at all. I mean, it is a political, the result of a political outcome of an election. But it is typically a president of either party discussing where the country is now and where it needs to go moving forward. It doesn't mean you're not discussing challenges. That's a part of it. You're discussing opportunities. But what struck me about this address was it was not just politicized. It was very personal. And there were a couple of things that I highlighted for myself. I mean, when he said, I've been tested and challenged more than any president in our 250-year history, and I've learned a lot along the way. I think we would all disagree with that characterization with this we're discussing. I was saved by God to make America great again. Never again will immense power of the state be weaponized to persecute political opponents, something I know something about. Typically, a president is not discussing themselves, even though they won. The country elected them. They are discussing the country they are about to govern. And that struck me. The last thing I would say, just to build off of what Nicole said, is, of course, there are always crises going on in the country. The border is broken. It has been broken for some time. But border apprehensions are down. He talked about crime. Crime in major cities is down. He also talked about oil production. The climate is in crisis. Meanwhile, the country, the United States, produced the largest amount of crude oil than any other country in the world last year. So that also struck me as him projecting upon us crises that are maybe not the right definition of the crises we're actually facing.
It is remarkable that he said in his inaugural address, as part of what appeared to be his prepared remarks, that I was saved by God. Not talking about personal redemption in terms of his religious experience as a private individual, but rather saying that God saved him in order to make him president again. And you heard the whoops of response in the room, which gives a sort of imperative to claim that God sent you, is something that we don't expect in political life. We expect it in other parts of life, maybe, but it's going to give an...
All right, these people are boring me. Apparently, you want to get even more bored.
Just cope. Just lots of cope.
You want to get even more.
It is lots of cope. It's like, it's like, I don't know, man. That bullet not hitting him. Besides Jeffrey Hahn, like, I think a lot of people really think he was like really fucking close to being killed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because Jeff said it was fake.
Yeah.
Well, here, look.
I kind of want to press him on crisis actor stuff now.
Democrats and leaders there on the Hill.
I wanted to go to him.
President Joe Biden has left Washington, and he did speak, and it was a relatively short speech.
Okay.
Here's what he said just moments ago.
I'm not a crook.
Where's my breakfast?
Folks, came to thank you. You know, I don't think we could have done anything. I know we couldn't have done anything we did without you. Kamala and Doug and members
I know
of
we
the
couldn't have done
cabinet,
anything we did.
all the staff is
No, we
here.
couldn't have
He
done
just said that
All
weird
the
without you.
agencies.
He said it
And
weird.
friends, supporters, Jill and I are forever grateful to you.
Huh?
I mean that.
You're
We're
what?
genuinely grateful.
I
As you heard me
forgot.
say before, no president gets to choose the moment they enter history, but they get to choose the team they enter history with.
Huh?
And we chose the best damn team in the world. You are.
What?
No, it's because
He's
of
gonna
you.
do it again.
I mean this sincere from the bottom of my heart.
I'm just
Because of you, we got so much done for all Americans. I look down there, my Secretary of State, Tony Blinken, and cheated only by his wife who works
Tony
for
Blinken,
her.
the dude who slept with the Chinese spy.
Look, I
That
only
was
hope to
Swalwell.
look back in these years. Hope you look back on them. The same pride I have of all you've done. You know, I'm proud of is that you did it upholding the core values.
What?
Of honesty, decency, and integrity.
What?
I mean, no scandal. I mean, it's incredible what
What?
you did.
No
And to
scandal.
represent the
There was no
best of
cocaine
who
in the
we
White
are as
House.
Americans. That's
What?
not a joke. That's real.
It's not a joke,
Now, while
Jack.
I relied on your ideas and resolve
Not a
on
joke.
council, we also relied on your families. To all your families, thank you for the sacrifices you made. I mean
What
it.
is happening?
For being part of this journey. Every day, I'm deeply moved by all we all did for this country. I really mean it. History's going to mark down just what you did. You know, the point I want to make today is to make clear in my farewell address, as we all do have we have a lot more to do. We heard the inaugural address today. We got a lot more to do. I know from many years of experience, they're up and downs, but we have to stay with it. My dad taught me the measure of a person, you heard me say it before, is how quickly they get back up when they get knocked down. That's what we have to do right now. And we've always done our best as Americans. We never, never, never give up. Never.
I suppose you could say
We're
we
leaving office.
never surrender.
We're not leaving the fight.
There you go.
You're smart, you're skilled, you're passionate. The country needs you again. So all of you can, stay engaged in all the ways you can. Whether it's in public service, the private sector, philanthropy, academia, running for office yourself, or anything else you choose to do. I give you my word, we believe in you. We, Jill and I, our family, believe in you. Just as I've said, how the laws we enacted, our seasons are going to grow and bloom for decades to come. I say that to you as well. I have no doubt.
I have no doubt that he can't put a sentence together to save his life. This guy. Fucking
Yeah.
hell, dude.
I've
It
seen him
was
do worse.
painful.
I've seen him do worse.
No.
No, that's pretty bad. That was pretty bad.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I mean, he
horrible.
sounds like he sounds like he's making sentences, but it just sounds like he had like 5 Irish coffees this morning.
Yeah. Apparently, Trump planning large-scale raids starting Tuesday morning. That's today.
Large-scale raids of Mexicans of what?
Yeah. Trump's first hours, mass deportation raids set for major cities in the first hours. So this could be what's coming.
Jeez.
Here, let's play this real quick.
This is what Trump ran on. He ran on scared politics. I think it's important to center this conversation to talk about immigration some.
Now
and
listen
that
here,
the last
Blackie.
full month of the Biden
Here's what's
administration.
gonna fucking happen.
This fucking hat has never seen sunlight. Like, he got this right out of the store and walked on set. Like, this
Yeah.
fake as fuck, dude.
Here in December was the lowest crossing at the border since 2020 when Donald Trump was president. Do I agree that if there's bad people here that have committed major crimes, they should be kicked out of this country? Absolutely. But 68% of all the Latinos in America know somebody that's undocumented. And for all you folks at home, that's the folks who's picking your salad and milking your cows. On CNN tonight, in
No,
South
they're not.
Dakota, our farmer came on this show and
We
talked
have
about how he
machines
had
that
voted
pick
for
the
Donald Trump and didn't really
pick
think
the
Donald
food
Trump was going to
and milk
deport
the
the men and
cows.
women who
That's
are
a
milking
lie.
his cows.
Without
Milk's
the
finna go up.
Mexicans,
Buckle
who's
up.
going to
Well,
pick
I
my
wanna,
cotton?
you know, I mean, you made a
That's
point
right.
You're
here
saying
about
68% of
criminals,
Mexicans
because
know
I
somebody
think
who's
they've been pretty
undocumented.
clear
Sounds like we need to
for
round up all the
logistical
Mexicans
reasons
to figure out which
that they are
68%
going
needs
to
to
start
start
with
snitching.
let's figuratively speaking, the lowest hanging
What
fruit.
you're
the
saying is
easiest thing for
round them
to
all up and
accomplish.
we'll let God
Are
sort them
you,
out. Even smarter.
Keith,
I like that.
concerned about a plan that involves rounding up people who are already adjudicated as criminals? Maybe they have deportation orders. Maybe they have final orders of deportation,
They're
and saying we're
criminals.
finally going to get you and deport you as the court has adjudicated.
Well, the devil's in the detail, and I don't really know where the details are.
Yeah, they're
There's a
illegal.
lot of
So we're
huff
going
right
to
now,
round them up
and a
because
lot
they
of scare
committed
tactics,
crimes
and
like
want
any
people
other
to be
criminal.
afraid about this. I just don't understand how
Somebody
they have the infrastructure to be able to pull this off on Tuesday.
Josh froze.
Tom Homan
Oh,
himself
let's
was
pull
saying
the plug
we need
on Josh.
100,000
Somebody
detention beds in order to be able to do this.
I didn't
We have
do
like
it. It
20,000
just happened.
or
He has
40,000 or
control
something
for a
like
little
that.
bit
He's
here,
talking
man.
about doubling
Didn't like
the
what
number of
Josh was
detention
saying.
beds in order to be able to keep these people
Somebody,
in some sort of space before you can deport them.
State
How are
fears
they
a
gonna
lot
possibly
of
do this?
presidency
So I
in
think a lot of what is going
2032.
on
Josh
right now,
definitely
they want
isn't
people
high
to be
right now.
scared so that
There
they
he
stop
is.
coming
Welcome back.
and pretend like he's doing something. We're going to have a
You're
lot
a little
of executive
stuttery.
orders
We
signed
can
in
see
the
you
next few
moving,
days,
though.
and
Stays up
we're
there.
going to
I'm
think there's
stuttering.
a
Yeah, we
something
got you.
happening, but
Yeah,
I don't
you're
really think
screen
we're
Round
gonna
up
be able to
all
do
the
as much as we want
Mexicans
to
and
do,
send
but
them
it will
all
be
back.
dangerous.
68% know that
I
there's
think, though,
somebody
that what's
illegal. We
important to
can't take
remember
that
is
risk.
that
That's
a lot
over
of the
half.
You know
Oh
what?
my God, Roseanne
think-
Barr's ugly sister. Sorry.
I think there are fine people on both sides.
No, there's rapists and drug dealers and child traffickers and pedophiles, Robert. Haven't you been listening to Donald Trump for the last 8 years?
Mm-hmm.
And some, I assume, are good people.
But that's why God's going to sort them out, because that ain't my job to judge. It's God's job. I'm a good Christian man.
Bro, he's about to sit down. He hasn't been in his desk in 4 years. Here we go. Is that the Resolute desk? Are we about to get some executive orders?
We're about to get some
already?
executive orders.
I mean, look, he's sitting. This is the table you sit at when you sign shit.
Executively?
And this one is an executive order to make Mar-a-Lago a par 74 because I've never been able to hit under par there. Been 2 over. I think I can get it if it's 74, not 72 though.
Do you think it's gonna happen? I don't think so, boys. We're gonna
This
find
is
out.
Here it comes.
first thing, but you know.
We were expecting a lot of downtime. There ain't no downtime. We're going right to work. Time. Global charts. Ranging.
The next one will be, excuse me. The next one will be 47 sub-cabinet level appointments, sir.
Oh, these are all cabinet appointments and things like that.
I gotta say, I wouldn't be using a marker to sign these things. I would have like a
He's
nice
saying what
ass
he's
number.
gonna do.
This one is to appoint cabinet people.
Sub-cabinet.
Sub-cabinet, yep. Yeah, we're gonna closely. There's a lot of background.
You should put up your free roster on. You know, the one
I
you
don't.
got.
I don't have one.
Acting
Oh, you don't have
Oh,
one?
okay, hang on.
Effectively take control of the government.
There we go. There we go. That's perfect.
I don't think it's gonna be an executive order though. I think it's gonna be a pardon.
It is. It
We
is.
have
That's why.
15 commission chairman and acting chairman appointments.
Send it.
Send it.
Commission chairman and acting chairman.
He was number one at Harvard also. You know that?
Good counsel.
They have something in common.
Dude, Schumer is fucking
Thank you,
paid.
sir.
No, he
Lastly, we
looked.
have a proclamation ordering that on all future inauguration days, including this inauguration day, that flags shall be flown at full mast. Very important.
That's very important. He said very important. That's bullshit.
Very important.
Very
Come on, bro.
important.
What was it?
All flags flown at full
Inauguration day,
mast.
all flags are flown at full mast.
That's right. Fuck you, Jimmy Carter.
Fuck you, Jimmy Carter. Suck a dick.
That's what you
Put
get
them
for dying
flags
before we
back
can
up.
take back Panama
Half
Canal.
mast is disrespectful.
Maybe something to think about.
Why does Schumer even wear glasses? He's always looking over them.
The good acoustics. Yes. Great.
Oh, that's it?
Can we go to lunch?
Is that what they said?
Hakeem Jeffries got the pen. Okay, they all get one.
Oh, they're giving him 10.
Jeffries got the real pen, though. The one he actually used.
Hakeem Jeffries is part of the cabinet now, it looks like.
He goes back.
See, I'm putting that in my pocket. That's mine.
Before that, it was a
Take that home.
stagecoach. But it was. I thought it was beautiful. Thank you. Great job. Great job. Thank you. Check.
Mr. President, do you have any reaction to the pardon that President Biden did at the last minute?
Well, I'm not going to discuss it now. I think it was unfortunate that he did that. We won't discuss it now. There's plenty of time to discuss it.
Because I think he's gonna do his own pardon.
Head to lunch.
Ready for lunch? Okay.
Yeah, let's go get the food.
Man, his suit does fit perfectly. The way he just does a little finger roll on that button.
Yeah.
Sitting down, buttons it up, standing up, unbutton. Boom. All right, we've been rolling for like 3 hours, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has been. Yeah. Well, look, they keep doing shit, okay?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we thought we were going to have downtime today. Fuck around, Tim, and you found out.
Yeah.
No downtime. This is a fucking sprint marathon.
Yeah, I haven't even been able to go outside and play rap music loud and celebrate MLK Day like I normally do.
I'm going to get tacos today.
Fried chicken.
I have
Nah.
pizza from Jets. So.
Jets pizza's pretty good.
Y'all got a Jets too? They got
Yeah.
that deep dish with the crisp on it. It's pretty good pizza. Pretty good pizza.
I'm going down to celebrate our inevitable takeover of the cartels and the Mexican regime.
And you're pretty close by. Yeah, you're closer now. So that's. I wish you luck.
You know,
I wouldn't go first. I would wait. I would wait a little bit.
Oh no, I'm going right now.
Okay.
We're taking
Going
it
down
over
to
today.
Tijuana. Day one.
Well, you got to get the good drugs while they're still there.
We got to get all the glory. This is welcome to day one of Trump's America, Mexico. You're now America.
Are they covering the damn lunch? Jesus Christ!
Holy
They're
shit!
covering everything,
Insane
man.
inauguration day.
No, boys. We're all right.
Welcome to Washington D.C.'s finest Chick-fil-A. They're very good here. A lot of nuggets.
New contender. Oh, you can't see it. Here it is. New contender.
He was pardoning people who were very, very guilty of very bad crimes.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! She's got that angry suburban mom look to her.
Yeah.
I want it. She's gonna scream at me that I didn't do the dishes right. Take your fucking laundry up off the goddamn floor, Joshua!
Before I peg you, yeah, her fucking.
Yeah, she's gonna peg me in the best ways. I'm about it.
Her kid plays hockey, not soccer.
January 6th convicted criminals.
Her kid's like punching and bullying other kids.
Like, y'all ever seen Sons of Anarchy? She reminds me of Gemma.
Yes.
Yeah. Y'all. Like, I'm talking. Yeah. Like that bitch gonna rend you over if you ain't ready for it.
All right. Well, if y'all are gonna cover the lunch, I'm gonna say peace out.
No,
this is ready to go.
This has been. We've had fun today, boys. But we've gotten through the meat and potatoes.
And we have a show Tuesday, and we have like what?
There's a pride parade coming up later today. They're gonna
I gotta go to that.
with pride down the street for their win.
Yep.
There would be no pride parades in 2032 when I win the election. We're not doing pride parades.
Gender, count 'em. 1, 2. 1, 2.
No, we will not be doing that in the Holofka regime of America.
Yeah.
I do
thanks
regime
to the
of
150
America.
people that joined us today on Twitter, even though the all the rough shutdown.
YouTube and Rumble were fucking gay, but we made it through anyway, boys.
Yep.
Everything's recorded. We'll repost it later and see what they really have a problem with. I have a feeling that you just do like during these big live events, they just do like hot takedowns of everything. Like the only two major commentators that I saw, like other than like mainstream news, was Steven Crowder and Ben Shapiro. So I have a feeling that one of those two groups, not going to say which one, you can guess, probably went around and said, they're stealing our stream, and got everything taken down. I think that's probably what happened. Same thing with Rumble. They're like, no, we got Russell Brand live in our studio. No one else can compete. But I think like a couple days later it can go up and no one will care.
Probably.
Yeah. Anyway,
Well,
smooth
been good.
sounds of Pearly. Yeah.
Vote for Holofka, 2032. You're gonna get baklava, and I'm gonna do more for you. I'm like Obama phone, but better, boys. Just wait.
And very sweet, very flaky, very like crispy. It's very good dessert. Yeah.
Melt in your mouth, not in your hands. Alrighty, now.
That was good. Yeah, follow me, R. Vincent Comedy. I got a date in Jacksonville, North Carolina coming up, so that's gonna be far. Valentine's Day. And then we're working on like a mini tour down in like the South Florida area with a bigger name. I'll keep you guys updated there. But we're selling shirts on everythingsfunnyhaha.com. I get proceeds from those shirts. Go buy those. Instead of Fort Walton, we're calling it Fart Walton. So go support. Buy the Fart Walton shirts. We're getting a lot of good feedback. Not from the city. The city's about to sue us, so we have to trademark that.
Fuck them. Tell them suck your dick. You're playing them anyway.
Well, Rob, I hope that date goes well and you get your dick sucked. But anyway, go follow me on Twitter at Mitch Connors. Took you a second. I saw it. It took you a second. But
No,
go follow me.
it's Valentine's Day. I'm doing the comedy. It's my date. Date. Yeah.
Hey, I hope you get your dick sucked too, Rob.
Well, it's a military
Get yourself a date
town
for Valentine's Day.
It's a military / like Army Navy town. So.
Oh, so what you're saying is you're gonna have a chance to play Jody numerous times. Congratulations.
Yeah. You know, Fort Legume or something, where the cancer like
Lejeune?
Lejeune, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Lejeune.
Lejeune.
Don't drink the water.
Yeah. Don't drink the
Yeah,
water.
don't drink the water. Any of the Louisiana bases. Holy fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Man,
Well, Mitch, you were gonna plug something before we get out of here.
No, I just said go check out @MitchConnorJLo on Twitter. More to come soon.
Okay, we're gonna
Mitch,
go.
I need more Arizona gear on 1776swag.com.
I don't know if you guys are gonna go play poker or not. I probably will. I got to make some phone calls for work, but I'll also be listening to Rick Wilson of the Lincoln Project cry about Trump's inauguration.
Oh, Christ. You one of the pedophiles?
The organization. I don't know. Yeah, you think so? This is like fucking carrot top. She looks like a goddamn pineapple, is what she looks like.
Still would.
I would.
All right, boys.
All right,
Good
see
show
ya.
today. Thank you, everybody who came out and watched. Welcome to the new golden age of American exceptionalism. We are going to achieve our manifest dynasty. We've gotten from the Atlantic to the Pacific. Now we're going from the Arctic to the Antarctic. We're taking over the Western Hemisphere. Welcome to the new America. Welcome to Trump's economy. Welcome to the future, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah!